butt.
And we're live. Yeah, good job, Steph. The beginning of the YouTube would be, he's such a butt.
I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
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 That's the only part she left out.
That's what I was gonna say because there was like 5 more words that could be behind butt.
Sniffer.
Butt muncher.
Butt monkey.
Can I ask you something?
No. You're being mean to me this morning.
I think you need to go see a psychiatrist.
No, I don't.
Truthfully, I do believe that there might be a small issue in your case. It could probably be a large issue, but I think that you need to go see a psychiatrist because I think beneath all the sarcasm, I really truly believe there's some kind of weird stuff going on in your brain because everything has like bite me or lick me in it. Have you noticed that, Mike?
I have never said lick me.
Every time she gets mad, she's like, every time she gets mad, she propositions me. And that's weird. Like, is that like, you know, it's just a weird thing. Like,
Well, I can't say puck you.
see, everything out of her mouth is weird to me. Like, bite me, fuck me. I mean,
it is to everybody. Everything out of her mouth's kind of weird.
But everything's like everything's like weird. Like you would punch her and she'd say, "Now make love to me." It's weird. Like everything with her. I think she's been like beat or something as a child and made to believe that sex is the only thing that people want out of her. Trust me, when I look at her, that's the furthest thing I want from her.
That's the furthest thing I want from you.
Yeah, but you keep propositioning me.
No, I
wonder how
don't.
my wife feels about that.
I'm willing to interview your wife.
Does my wife feel any sexual tension in the air when Stephanie keeps yelling, "Bite me, daddy!
Dang.
Give me my cigarettes!
Whoa. Yeah,
Give me my chocolate
It
milk!"
would kind of be Bite Me
Whatever.
Herman, but
I'm just, it's
Bringing up an old
weird.
show.
It's just weird, dude. I think you need to go see somebody.
you know, the first thing
think
he
there might be a
started with
problem.
was, you know, you need to go see a shrink. Well, I kind of feel bad that you didn't ask me that.
Listen,
Apparently you
it's-
don't
it's-
proposition him.
Yeah, I was going to say it's bad enough. It's bad enough you chase everything
Proposition.
with a heartbeat, but you don't chase me, so I'm okay.
That's just not true, sir, and I have the video to prove it.
But Steph, on the other hand, propositions me on a daily basis.
No, he licks your face. I don't do that.
But he never tells me he's going to do it. You like invite me. Hey,
I wouldn't
bite
tell
me.
anybody about
Hey,
that.
lick me.
No, I never say lick me. Nope.
that tension, see that sexual tension in the air right there?
No, I don't think so.
No, I think.
Need a Ginsu in here.
I got a gun in the bag, man. And being that you're a
No.
hood rat, I know you know how to use it. So
And when she and then when she says lick me, it'd be like licking a toad
Hood rat.
back. I mean, just look at all the
You can
skin
lick my
tags on
feet.
her.
oh my god, don't start with
See,
skin
now
tags.
she's into her whole foot fetish thing.
No,
dude.
no.
I'm telling you, do you see there's an underlying problem here? There's an underlying problem that involves Stephanie and sex. I think you're
You're an addict.
you're an addict.
Are you really?
First,
Yeah.
Why were you slapping yourself? Is that
To
some
get a
type of
main
thing?
line.
Did I not tell you she wants you to punch her then
Is-
make love to her? I
is that-
told you.
I mean, self-enjoyment
Classic
is okay, but
signs.
I just never seen it start
Whatever.
with pain.
No, I have-
Self mutilation. I mean,
I have the
main line.
have you not
papers.
seen all them
Main
wooden?
line.
Have you not seen all them wooden clothespins around her house? She's
Oh my
weird,
God.
dude.
But I did read this weekend that's pretty. Yeah, I mean the clothespin thing. They say you put them on and it doesn't really hurt, but when you take them off, it
Yeah.
woohoo.
Jeff Matthias said, "Scrape her toe jam first."
oh lordy.
I'm hoping that's a
Thank you,
code
Jeff.
for steal something.
I don't know. She's a klepto, a sex addict. She
I am
propositions
not-
the guys she works with.
So did you really
I am not a
steal that book
klepto.
bag?
No, my neighbor walked it across the street to us.
Well, yeah, that's what
Like
the
a
kids do. They wear it on their back.
And she accidentally
actually-
left it in the living room.
He actually did have it on his back
Why not?
when he was walking it over. But
Steph's like, she gave it to me
Just
when she
walking it
accidentally left it in the garage.
It's mine.
I know.
no,
What
Possession's
else?
9/10 of the law.
That's right. What else is accidentally yours?
that bench,
What did you say?
that bench.
What?
You know that bench that was
Oh,
sitting beside
that's
the
not
ramp?
That's not what it sounded like.
Yeah.
So he left his old lady there too.
Hey, look, this backpack comes with a bitch.
Both of them was left in my living room, and then she screams, "Bite me!" Oh my God.
Whatever that
So
means.
listen, for all the listeners, if you don't know it, the guru is in the house. Him and Danielle have made it.
All right.
They drove all the way from Tokyo via Stephanie's living room.
Y'all didn't bring any backpacks or nothing, did you?
No.
You think they would still have it? This klepto here would have snagged it already. They walk in the house. She's like, "What kind of clothes did you bring?"
You
I need a new t-shirt.
You guys ever
Should have took inventory.
weigh the advantage to actually making that long drive to have to put up with this lie?
It's all right. It's worth it.
Yeah,
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Well, good. We're glad to have you. I know I'm glad to have you.
Well, they
Yes.
say that now, but
Give it a
another
few
hour
days.
with you. Hey,
Well, a lot of times people don't really hear the insults or see the insults.
I
but
mean,
now that
look,
it's here.
emotionally, you're
Yeah,
gonna
bring it
scar
on.
him. Yeah, emotionally, Mike's gonna scar him. Physically, Stephanie's just gonna subdue him. And yeah, it's gonna be weird.
How about
Mommy?
How about if I mentally subdue you and she physically
Here's
scars
what-
How
you?
about now?
Here's what worries me. Here's what worries me is about 3:00 in the morning. The two of them are laying in the bed.
Wait a minute.
They think it's their son trying to scooch up into bed,
That's you.
and then all of a sudden, Jacob's gonna be like,
No, you and Mike.
Danielle's gonna be like,
Oh,
Jacob, where's your hand? It's between the two pillows.
that's not me.
Oh crap, that's Stephanie's butt.
Why does it smell like a dog that's been in a cat box?
No doubt.
The reason that's funny is
Nobody gets that.
yesterday in Stephanie's house. So there's litter box in the bathroom. Travis has a handicap bench, stool, whatever you put in the shower.
Shower chair.
Yeah, shower chair. I got two of them. And he said, "Look, I got Jacob's bathroom ready for him," and it was the litter box underneath it. And I went,
Hey man.
Oh.
You know,
"Okay."
That's
fresh
what-
step.
And my jokes are offensive.
I'm only repeating what he said. I'm not saying I agree with this.
Don't kill the
Jacob,
messenger.
you have to go like this when you're done. Throw a little bit out in the yard.
Yeah, I try to get some on the floor too.
Yeah,
in the
God, I
bathtub.
hated that. I used to have two of the cutest little kittens. I love cats. And I had the whole bathroom
And then,
sandbox. But
What, can I ask you something?
sure, why not?
How much did you get a
'Cause-
pound?
Because I don't want to look at her and ask this question.
I don't either.
A, cats are nasty to begin with.
They're not.
But two, how can you get out of the shower all smelling all nice
I
and
know.
fresh, and then this stinky, nasty cat box is laying in the bathroom?
And you step
I
on
keep
the
it
cat
clean.
litter.
I walked in yesterday, my eyes were already swelling up. It smells like you've been there 6 months.
No, it don't.
Stinking
Smell like-
ass cats.
Smell like Biolab up in there.
No, it don't.
Are you insane?
No.
Have you
Prove it.
been in it so long that you can't tell?
That's what happens.
Cats, man. Cats just stink.
Well, I had two of the cutest little kitty cats. I had kitty cats. You know what I named my cats? They were rescues.
Pam Anderson and Lonnie.
No, I named
Anderson.
Taylor and Swift.
Taylor-
I couldn't. Oh, come on now. This is a long time ago. Taylor Swift was barely.
Let Johansson.
Never mind.
Oh, it was that long ago. So Joan and Ark.
Moses and no, actually, I was looking at this one and I said, well, gosh, it's Monday. So you're Monday. And then I named the other one Tuesday. And then here in about 2 months, I had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Christmas Joy. And I forgot what the other one was.
Because cats multiply. You have
Chicken on
No,
steak.
no, no,
problem.
no, no, no. They were cool. I mean, I had kind of like a little country house, so they come and go as they want. But God, getting out of the shower and stepping in, the cat litter. What would you call that? The cat litter confetti? 'Cause those-
Crystals.
Crystals, yeah, man. Because those little bastards be
Hey, don't
flinging
bring my wife in this.
it. They're always flinging it. Just keep it in the box. And if you get the covered box on, they ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they want a little light and a doorbell and all
Oh,
that other
mine,
stuff.
she'll do that. She'll
Really?
go in the covered box.
Man, it gets a little fumatic.
Oh yeah.
I made that
You
word
should
up.
have a covered box.
Our cat flings
Or a-
litter everywhere too.
Got a litter rug, so
You
it
keep
catches
asking me
all
to
of
buy
that.
yours. I mean, it's kind of disgusting.
Wow, a litter rug?
Oh, whatever.
No, her box.
Oh. Oh, stop. That was worse.
Mike, the annual pervert
that
is
was
not
all-
even on topic.
Dang, y'all crept below me, man.
Evil.
Both my hands are under the pillow.
Uh,
Wow.
how long it take you guys to get here, and has it been worth it so far?
So far, it's been worth it.
Oh hell!
And
Your life must suck if this is worth it.
Oh yeah, I hate my life. I just can't stand it.
Well, at least the last 2
But now I'm
4
all right.
hours.
Join the club.
What?
Last 24 hours, I heard that.
Well, I
Hey,
said
they got-
I said 2 to 4 hours. 24 hours ago, they were still in heaven. They were in a car with air conditioning.
Oh no, they got cold last night.
It was actually pretty cold.
What the
When
hell did
we
you
were
do?
finally able
Go
to
in there
go
and
to
throw
sleep.
water on them?
No,
I had like
no.
5 fans going, if not more.
In the
Yeah.
house, you have 5 fans going.
Well, the air conditioning went out.
Already?
Well, first,
Well,
the
yeah,
air conditioning went out.
yeah.
Hey, and then secondly, I'm just gonna show Mike a video really, really fast.
Oh yeah, man.
And
Yeah.
I just want Mike to watch it and then give me his opinion.
Yes.
Just look at this panel.
and this is
And we're trying to commentate a little bit as Mike. Look at Mike's face.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Steph's electrical panel, I could have lit a cigarette off of it.
Right.
I mean, literally, if I
What?
would have been willing to put my face in there any closer, I could have held a cigarette to the breaker and
Oh
lit
my
a
God.
cigarette.
Look at the wires. Look at how much is not.
Not there.
Well, yeah. But the board.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to have that much sticking out. It's
Well-
supposed to be all the way in.
Well, what's really sucky is all the tabs that the breaker's hooked to had spot welded themselves into the panel, so the
Whatever
breakers wouldn't
causes
come out.
that.
Bad wiring.
But what was funny is the homeowner's like, there is no way that's, I've lived there for 10 years. My parents lived there for 2 years. There's no way this just happened. As soon as they moved in, I went, no, this didn't just happen. This has been happening for
Right.
years. He's like, no, we never had any problems. I'm like,
Yeah, right.
I will send you this video. And as soon as you see this, literally he was on, I'm not going to say defense mode,
Yeah.
but he was slightly defensive,
Yeah.
saying there's no way. And then after he sent after he's seen the videos I sent, he types back, wow, capital letters. I'll have somebody there tonight,
Oh, well,
Yeah.
very cool.
because everybody knows that right there was,
a fire
a
waiting to
fire
happen.
waiting to happen.
And
Right,
now
that
that it's documented,
Yeah, there's video.
so
Oh,
if there's a fire now,
Yeah,
But
from
when
an
I-
electrician.
But when I
mind you.
opened the panel and I touched the service wire as it come into the panel at the bottom of the panel, it was not,
was it warm and vibrating?
well, it wasn't warm, but it was room temperature. You know what I mean?
yeah.
As I got to the top, it was hot. And then I looked at Travis, I was like, yeah, there's something not right. And I started pulling the breakers, and when you start pulling them and they sound crispy, like you
Oh
can
my dry
you can
rot.
hear them going
Yeah.
as you pull them off. They shouldn't have any sound pulling off like that. That was the first indication. And then when we saw the first one come out, we could then see smoke damage. And then the next one wouldn't come out, and I had to pry it off with a screwdriver. 8 breakers total. 2 were welded in there
that he had to pry.
that I had to
out.
pry off with a screwdriver.
Jesus.
2 more were just stuck,
Now I gotta.
but there was 8 total.
yeah. Well, I gotta ask this
8
too.
burned.
I was about to say, there would be more than 8 breakers in a house that size?
Yeah,
correct?
yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah,
The-
yeah, yeah. But there's
The
only
there were
very,
big
the very
ones, probably.
top 2 breakers were okay, and then like the lower 6 spaces were okay, but the whole center of that panel's toast.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, toast.
And if you can lean your head in there and smell, like the smoke residue.
Oh yeah, you see it. It's plain as day. I went over there last night with the amp probe and found what circuits were pulling less, and so I could double up some stuff on breakers just so they could have fans and lights.
yeah, absolutely.
Because
Yeah.
the
That's what
whole
I'm saying.
center of the house to the right was dead, no power at all.
Wow. Now, what type of probe was that?
nice.
MP.
Gotcha.
Different than the one you use. Mine's called an amp probe.
I was just
Yours has
for
like
clarification.
yours is a probe of a different nature. And I know if you get
Yes,
around
it
anybody in my
is.
family, it might be an ant probe, because you would probably try to probe my aunt.
Ooh.
But
What's she looking like?
yeah, it has a heartbeat. I think it meets your
Well,
qualifications.
no, when you were talking just a minute, ago, I thought you had used one of my phrases because you said as I went further up, it got
So
hotter.
listen. Let's just clarify.
I'm there.
So my aunt, I'm just gonna clarify so we understand each other. My aunt has a car, she's qualified for you. She has a nice house, she's qualified for you. She has a heartbeat, she's qualified for you. Her husband may or may not be in or out of town that very much qualifies for you.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
absolutely. I prefer
If
married
she has a
women.
cell phone, ding, she qualifies for you.
Yeah, the pulse and cell phone, optional.
I'm selling you. I figured you'd say car, but okay.
Yeah, my car is a POS, man. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna have to kill
Speaking of, hey Steph, what's going on with yours?
What,
it.
which one?
The van.
Well, the van's just kind of on hold because the
Because
The air
because you didn't pay the
conditioner.
title loan place.
oh no, that one didn't. no.
It's on hold.
No, that was the Blazer we pawned the title
Air traffic
to.
control. Car's not ready to be on the runway.
I mean,
Almost didn't get that one down. I was like,
No, we just
That's what
kind of
she
put that on hold. 'Cause
That's
of
what
the
she said.
Stuff going on with the house. So
um,
I know the homeowner pays for it, which
that's kind of where I was going. You read my mind. I'm thinking, what does the stuff happening to the house have anything to do with your van? You're not paying for that.
whatever. The electrician.
Whatever. What the
whatever.
hell did whatever have to do with this conversation? Are you reading something and you
Yes.
get sidetracked?
Yes, the
Stephanie
electrician.
cannot chew bubblegum entire shoe, and
I
her
can't-
shoes are Velcro.
No, they're not. I
got
tie them
defensive
in double
about the whole
knots,
thing.
but I do slide them on. They saw that I just slide them on.
Y'all
Yes.
did catch that, right?
Y'all did catch it right.
The defensive thing was the
whole. It doesn't matter that we said she can't chew bubblegum and put her shoes on. She gets defensive on.
The Velcro shoes.
They're not Velcro.
No, they're not. But
She hadn't worn
the
those in 10 years.
You're an
But
idiot.
this part
You're an idiot. You're an
you're
idiot.
okay with.
yes,
You're an
Just
idiot.
not the Velcro shoes.
right.
Ah, yeah, okay. As long as we got our priorities right.
Is it time
Yeah,
for a vacation yet?
The
Their
electrician.
own one. And look where they chose to come. Their options were Hawaii or hell.
Yeah.
My
Hell
house
had
is-
less
well,
letters.
Hell's
Probably
closer.
the only advantage.
Hell's cheaper.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
And it was almost as hot when you got there.
Yeah, the electrician got there and he had to go get breakers.
No, he has to go get a panel.
Oh, we're talking in code. Watch out.
Hmm.
Dun,
You
Maybe-
better
dun,
you
dun,
better text back and say that needs a whole new panel
dun, dun, dun.
because anybody that would put new breakers on that panel,
is wasting their
you
money on
need
breakers.
you need to type the words. Type the words. There needs to be a new panel put in that house because I fear for the life, the safety of my life and my child's.
and my
And
Cats.
and then if he refuses to, ting, because that's dangerous. I told him last night. I said, whatever you do, be careful. I said because if the fire marshal finds out that this is happening and the people are still residing in the house,
Yeah,
I said they would come and pull the meter, disconnect the power from the pole, and demand everything. And it'd be about $5 to $7 grand to fix it before they would turn the electricity back onto the house.
Mm.
I said, so you might want to be careful to call who you call. Yeah,
Who
man,
you-
it's that bad. It is that bad.
who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, if I wouldn't have turned everything off last night, y'all be seeing some Ghostbusters.
Oh,
I know.
Stephanie then be running through the house. They'd be like, "Save me, Tom Cruise!
Save me, baby Jesus.
Oprah Winfrey.
Fire!
Daryl Dixon.
The guy had to go buy new breakers. I hope he's buying the breaker panel combo because what the hell?
I don't know, dude.
What'd he say in response?
Because I asked if he
Who are
was-
you talking to? The owner?
No, Travis.
Oh, Jesus Christ. There's half our problems too.
You better hope he's not listening.
I hope he is listening because anybody with any sense would be like, that would be like saying my dog got hit by a car and all 4 of his legs got ripped off, but we're taking him to the groomer.
Right.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
how stupid that is.
Pop screen
Your-
worked pretty good there.
Your panel has been on fire, and it's like, we're gonna go get some new breakers.
Time to put
Well-
vinyl siding on it.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of one of them hood rats that's got $10,000 worth of wheels and stereos on a $500 car.
No. Hey,
Mike.
Karina.
Mike, your car is nowhere near worth $500.
Oh, he said he doesn't know that he knows the panel needs to be replaced, but he doesn't know what the homeowner told the electrician. So he's going to make sure
Yeah, you don't want to put new breakers in and then have to pull everything and put a panel in.
I'm confused.
If you get there tonight and all they did was swap breakers, go ahead and call the fire department. Let them come out because they'll write it up. And as soon as they write it up,
30 days.
it gets turned into the county. The EMC's going to come shut everything off. And then homeboy will be footing your expenses of you staying in a hotel until it's repaired.
Cool.
Hey, let's shoot off the commercial, everybody. We'll be right back.
Hey, Karina from Heidelberg says,
Hey, I got a song coming up too. Y'all just watch what song I'm going to play.
Hello.
Probably burning down the house. In the middle of the street. Well, he said he looked at it. So.
Scotty,
Ma'am?
need coffee.
Yeah. I had to think of the best way for it, though. Hang on. Shh. This goes out to Steph.
Yeah, I want
First,
those
it's burning
monsters.
down the house, and then it's midnight oils. Beds are burning.
How can we sleep while the beds are
I can't
burning?
believe that even came out of somebody's mouth.
What, just to go get
Get
breakers?
breakers,
Yeah, go get breakers. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I was just,
Yeah, cheap ass.
Not
Oh.
you.
I'm fixing a car.
Not you. Look at my. You see what kind of morning we're having? No, Stephanie, not you. I mean, in general.
My dog got its legs knocked off. To the group.
Oh, here, just put that in there.
I keep something wrong with my neck right here.
They just had it for it.
Yeah.
Who's beeping?
Me, it's
Oh,
me.
never mind. Long as you know you're beeping.
Yeah.
They make these this size, but I didn't know.
I knew good way.
Morgan Home gave us this. We've learned it a little bit, but
Last thing I told her
we just
was
really use it for when people come over.
Yeah.
Posted pictures on Facebook of me and Ken.
We yell back and forth.
Yeah, right. Sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's just checking your ball.
Dallas, Texas.
You demand. You demand a panel.
Suck. You just got.
Yeah. I mean, last
was,
night was, I feel like crying, but that ain't going to solve nothing.
Right.
Last night was 2 weeks. And I mean, we don't want to be like shithead,
Well, he's being a shithead. to you.
shithead tenants, but
Life on the line, man.
He's being a shit to you.
Breakers is insane.
I mean, maybe he had a panel in his truck or something.
I'm the worst guy in the world. You know me.
So if he
Oh, you know me. Impossible is not a word I use.
Yeah, because who in their right mind would put brand new breakers in a burnt?
Cheap ass. Yeah, I mean, you know how much a panel costs?
How much does a panel cost?
Not in the scheme of things. $100. Very good. How much is a panel?
All right, man.
$100 a panel.
Yeah, as cheap as this panel is, because it's a smaller panel, he could get a panel that already comes. It's called a combo. It already comes with breakers. $125.
Yeah. People, when they start to own property, what they do
So
is they
you let me
immediately
know,
assume
because I'll even send the homeowner a
owning the
message.
property is
I'll send the home if he doesn't swap the panel out.
People
I'll
get
send
that
the
way.
homeowner a message.
Then the next thing is they start looking at every dollar that they have to spend takes away from their profit.
That's a fire waiting.
Great
to
friend
happen.
of mine up in New York started buying these little small
Okay.
houses. An airman up near Griffiths Air
Okay.
Force Base.
All right.
Same way.
And find out if he owns the company.
Well, yeah.
Because if he says he doesn't and he just works for the company, then you need to step outside and dial the number on the truck and say, I need to speak to the owner of the company, and say to the owner of the company, we have a panel that basically caught on fire yesterday. The panel needs to be swapped out. Your guy's only swapping out breakers. Yeah. All right. Text me ASAP. All right. Okay. All right. Bye.
The one that they put new.
That's crazy.
I was paying him rent, you know.
Yeah.
And we used to go hang out. He went to this freaking mansion. He extended himself way too far. And I remember calling him.
You don't know nothing.
I remember calling him and going,
Get on that microphone.
the driveway,
13 seconds.
the roots from this tree.
You have enough time to put headphones on and have sex. Hurry up.
Twice.
I don't know what you're going to do in the next 10 seconds.
Snug.
Oh my god.
That'd be snug.
Cuddle.
Hey, and we're back just for funners. We're back. Unfortunately, Stephanie is still in the building.
Jeez. Gotta be mean to me this morning.
Monday.
I know,
Can I ask you a
right?
serious
it's
question?
Morning is
No.
probably better.
You think it's just this morning? It's just for fun, you reject.
I know, because hell, if not for you, we probably.
All right, look, I'm gonna help Danielle make some coffee real quick. Hey, you gonna
Okay.
make? Are you gonna make 2 cups? All right, yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna show her how to do it.
Aw,
Can y'all manage to run this while I step away for a second?
absolutely.
So Stephanie, I know it's Monday and all, but while Mike might take a breath, if he stops talking, you have to continue talking. There just can't be dead air. It can't
Okay.
be like the air between your ears.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Okay.
Worried out.
All right. No, but I was telling Jacob that a buddy of mine started buying these little small houses and renting them out. He was the greatest guy in the world. And then once he got them, and like I called him and I said, hey, look, the roots from this one tree are uprooting the driveway. But it's
Oh,
right
no.
next. Yeah, it's right next to a separate garage type thing. I said, look, dude, I don't use the garage, but I was just letting you know. He flipped on me. He showed up that Saturday with a crew, and they started cutting down the tree and freaking they had a wood chip, the stump grinder thing.
Right.
And I'm looking at him, and he was pissed. And I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
what happened to you, man? And he goes, you know what I do all day? I deal with freaking renters. And I'm like,
Well,
yeah, I mean,
that's what you chose to do.
yeah. I mean,
No doubt.
yeah. But how many people do you know that are like that? They they plan, they do all this, they work the business plan, blah blah blah, get financing through any of that stuff. They get it, and then you look at them and you go, "Why are you so unhappy? I thought this is what you wanted."
No doubt.
Yeah, I mean, because honestly, when you're renting a house, I mean, I've never done this before. When you're renting a house out, do you have to claim that money on your taxes?
Yes.
Oh, so you?
Yeah, it's
okay.
income. It's considered unless he's got a business set up where it's the money's going into the business. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And then he's either getting a check or however he's getting paid. But if he just owns it, you said he was living there and now he moved, so he's probably just second residence type thing, and the money that you're paying him is probably just going into his regular personal account. So hey, got to show that as income. But he does have the expense of the mortgage of both homes.
Yeah, but the problem is now that you've been notified. Are we talking about the burning of the house?
No.
Oh, sorry.
We were just talking about owning houses and renting them out and
How it changes
slumlords.
people.
Well, when you
and-
said something about it, money going in personal, what I was trying to go with is now that you've been notified that you have a fire problem and you choose to not fix it correctly, puts you 100% liable, and your insurance company will then be like, we're not paying if they notified you and you chose not to fix it.
Well, not only that, but especially in Georgia, if you're renting your home to someone else, there are a specific set of laws that obligate
that keeps you from being a
Well,
slumlord.
he can't claim homestead exemption.
right.
His insurance company has to be notified that he's renting it, and his mortgage company has to be
Yep.
notified that
Yep.
he's renting it.
Yep. Now, somewhere along the line, whether his insurance company's doing it or whether you're doing it, there should be renter's insurance involved.
Oh yeah, I have renter's insurance
Yeah.
from our
you-
wonderful sponsor.
You might want to call today and jack it up a little bit.
Well, you might want to call and give them a heads up.
Corinne,
Yeah, you
paging
might want to call her
Corinne.
and give her a heads up.
Call and give them a heads up. You know why? Because they have to document every phone
Yes.
call that comes in.
You need to call her.
Just give her a heads up.
Hey, Karen, are you listening? If you're listening, give us a ring a ding a ding.
Yeah,
Not like Stephanie play with her ding a ding, but you can call us
I
on the
don't have
phone.
a ding-a-ling. You mean?
Oh,
I would say open mouth insert, but
Hold on.
No.
I think you already know how to do that.
tie it back. Tie it back.
You need some duct tape to tuck that thing, because
Velcro.
I'm really getting nervous with these conversations.
Tie it back.
Stephanie, you were making me feel a little uncomfortable. Please stay on that side of the table.
Hey, here's my hands.
And don't make me
And
say,
check.
Oh, that's
don't make me
worse.
say you look pretty
Uh,
again.
yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, I know. No.
wow. I got sad.
You think that got sad?
Car,
that
Card, if you're
wasn't
listening,
sad.
call.
That was scary.
Danielle,
See, we went a little bit overboard when we decided to go 18 ounces. We weren't sure.
Danielle decided to make
Oh crap!
a pitcher of coffee.
Well,
In a cup.
My brother-in-law and sister-in-law gave us this Keurig, and we've just not mastered it. We don't use it enough to know what we're doing.
Yeah.
I have all this technical equipment down here, and I can't manage to brew coffee at a Keurig. I've got five
What in the butt?
computers. What? 1, 2,
What in
3,
the
4,
butt?
5, 6, 7 monitors, keyboards everywhere, idiots everywhere, and I can't manage a Keurig.
They're coming to take me
Now.
away. Ha, ha. They're coming to take me away. Hee, hee, ha.
Is there some? There we go. I have no idea what's down here, by the way, half the time.
And I was going to make reference to the Mac board, but that's okay.
Yeah,
It's Monday.
he hasn't even touched it in like
I touched it this morning.
2 months.
Oh no!
That don't count.
I'm gonna tell you like I told my son this weekend. Good morning.
Good morning. You know, it's a good thing I went to bed on time, because I told my wife yesterday we got up at 4:30 real time, and then they switched the time back forward
forward.
rather.
Mhm.
So, but real time it was 4:30. My clock said 5:30. So I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and get up, because I know if I sleep late, I won't go to bed on time Sunday night. I'll suck come Monday, and I can't suck on Monday because my co-hosts do. So
Wow, Steph, you gonna take that?
she knows she.
Yeah.
I know he ain't talking about me.
Well, there's no proof you have.
That I suck.
Well,
We don't want to know.
there was that one time
At
With
band
Tyler.
camp.
we got with Tyler.
I got
Oh.
There was that one long drive through winder.
I got a video.
He whined her, he dined her, he.
Sorry,
Sorry, Tyler. So, do we have any news stories? I know we were saving some for tomorrow.
Holy smokes! Did you see everybody is attacking all the freaking presidential
Okay,
candidates,
so
man.
you're gonna go there. So you're gonna go with the debate stuff.
Man,
Okay.
it's not, well, I'm the political.
Okay, listen.
Dude.
Did you hear this morning? Of course you didn't, but did you hear this morning that they're now starting to say that they believe that these cats that are causing the riots are purposely paid
Yes.
to stage this crap?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Now
don't
you
know
know
what
the
y'all
guy
are talking
that went after Trump in Ohio.
He should have been shot.
Well, this dude has a long record. His
I mean,
last name
you're talking
is
about the guy that goes up on the stage?
Dimamasu.
Oh, yeah. The second he hit the
Dimamaso.
stage, he should have been shot. Secret Service should have zapped him.
You see that picture I posted? That one Secret Service is got him in a freaking headlock. He's choking his head.
So the presidential candidates get Secret Service
Yeah,
protection
but at
too?
this point,
yeah,
at
since
this
Oh.
point, now if they don't, of course,
October of last year.
when it
pretty much.
stops, if they don't get elected, they
Yeah.
probably won't have no Secret Service.
Well, the thing
Oh,
about it
that's
is
cool. I
like
didn't know that.
Marco Rubio was in Florida. Now I got to say something about Marco Rubio real quick. Okay, Trump
You listening,
and
Alex?
Cruz are beating Marco Rubio in Florida. Marco Rubio's a senator in Florida. That's got to tell you right there,
Wow.
dude. After this weekend, maybe think about a vacation.
Kind of reminds me in Rockdale.
Yeah.
You know,
It's crazy. I mean,
they
so-
hate you in your hometown.
I don't think you two. I don't, Scotty. I have to make a technical point. These two should not be sitting across from each other,
Why?
Brett. Because
Are they playing footsie or something?
no.
Are they making Google eyes?
Yes, and it's
Stephanie's gonna get
making-
some sex in her house tonight.
it-
No, I don't know about that.
Whoa!
And like normal, it won't involve Stephanie.
Whatever. Yeah.
Stephanie's the only person I know has sex happen in their house and she knows nothing about it.
Dang,
It's either
chloroform.
me.
That's what I was gonna say. It's either from the date rape drug or she's in the wrong room.
Damn kitty litter.
You get stuck in her teeth every time.
Yeah, but these two over here are making googie eyes at each other.
No, we're not.
Yes, yes.
That must have been a long.
You
It's in your imagination, Mike.
Huh?
Calm down, buddy.
Hey, you do know he has a very active
Yeah,
imagination.
no doubt.
Who, me?
Speaking of active imaginations, I thought you might be a little jealous that somebody broke into your wife's house over the weekend. Yeah, your girlfriend, Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, really?
Oh, it wasn't her house, but it was some other person's house, and he said he was there to rescue his wife, which was Taylor Swift.
Oh, man, we get that all the
You
time.
do know that was Mike. He's pleading the fifth. He's acting like he doesn't know
You know
about
what?
this.
Taylor and I get that crap all the time, and we
Wow.
just kind of shrug it off.
Right.
TMZ is
Sure.
a 3-letter agency that we don't pay attention to.
Oh, that wasn't TMZ. That was KJRH, Channel 2 News.
You made that up.
No, it's
I saw
real.
you look up.
No, it's real.
Wait it up.
I looked it up.
She just
Looked up.
She looked up to the left. You know when girls look to the up and to the left, they're lying. She went. That was Kay Evans.
So when they just won't look you in the eyes, that's not fear. That's lying.
No, that's flirting.
Yeah, Jacob told me I can't look Mike in the eyes.
I know. What's going
Like
on?
looking at Medusa. Don't do that.
I mean, she just has a lock stare on him. He keeps cutting eyes at me. I can't figure out which one's off for me.
I think.
Not me, buddy.
I think.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
where's
if he-
Stefan?
If he's cutting eyes, it's just
You know
because
what I'm
he's
talking
worried
about.
You're gonna jump across the table, and go after her.
What? Why are you looking at me like?
Why are you looking at me, man?
Chiefs, really? We're not allowed to do that. I'm sorry. That's
It's better than this.
that's allowed. This is offensive, dude. We can't do the chop and the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah,
Oh, they still do it though.
Yeah, not
They
part-
still
Native
do it.
American.
I
so
so
I
look,
can do that.
Alex
No.
just says I washed my
don't
hands of Rubio 2 weeks ago when the video came out of him about voting to ban guns, and I can't get my phone open to read the rest of it.
Voting.
One of my
voting
friends-
to ban guns in public parks.
Okay,
F that dude.
and one of my buddies that lives in Jacksonville was going, what to do, Trump, Rubio, like he's saying he doesn't know who to vote for.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking,
Hmm.
I thought everybody was more of a I thought it was more of a if you weren't for Trump, you were for Cruz. I didn't even know Rubio was a
Oh no, and
I didn't even know Rubio was a question.
Yeah, he
Rubio
was
did
like in the
amazing.
background.
When they
Amazing.
offer me the apple pie, it's apple pie, no apple pie. It's not apple pie
blueberry
or
Something
that.
out there, yeah. Google
or
Bear.
a chicken nugget. No, that's never my.
Great.
you
You
know.
said chicken nuggets. Now I'm hungry. No, man. Hey, as far as I'm concerned, Rubio won the debate last week.
And anybody that votes against gun laws,
Yeah.
you don't have no business being president.
that's just gonna
Because
be a
that's
tough
part of our constitutional rights. I mean,
And-
why even run for president if you're trying to ban guns?
And the people that's
Loser
gonna
Obama.
Yeah.
That's what
But the
she
people
said.
that's
You're
gonna-
an idiot.
Kiss my butt. Shut up.
Your turn.
but the people thank you. But the people that's gonna be protecting him is gonna be carrying guns.
Well, yeah,
but
of
that
course.
doesn't matter, Stephanie. They don't see that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I know, right?
no, but I mean, Rubio did an amazing job on the debate, and I was sitting there thinking to myself, well, God, maybe he'll surpass Cruz. I really don't care for Cruz.
I don't
okay?
like him either.
Cruz just seems really, really evangelistic, pastor, and it's going to say all this stuff, and in the behind the scenes, he's like running a sex camp or something.
You know, the
It
thing
just
that
was
gets
weird.
me is like I watched the video from the whole Chicago thing with Trump,
Yes.
and I'm laughing because I'm thinking, okay, they're screaming Bernie, Bernie. Okay, Bernie. Okay, you people that want Bernie are lazy piece of crap peoples that just want free everything. Y'all put more effort into going down to protest at Donald Trump's place than you do putting in friggin' applications to get a job.
Oh, yeah. And the thing about
I mean,
it
they
is
put in more
complain-
effort.
They complain about the way it's been. Well, the simple fact is their city has been ran by Democrats, which Bernie is, for the last, seriously, it's been a long time. I'm
Should
guessing
Bernie
40,
be
50 years.
considered a Democrat or just an idiot? I mean,
Well,
is there
he's a
there a
self-proclaimed
difference?
socialist. So he's running under the Democratic
did you see
Party,
the picture I posted the other day? When I drink a beer, it's usually someone else's.
So, because I haven't,
I
been,
think it said when I drink a free beer, it's usually somebody else.
Yeah.
I haven't been paying attention to the.
Well, we know that.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Okay, thank
What
you.
day is it again?
Dun, dun, dun,
It's Mon-
Captain Obvious.
It's Monday. No, I'm to the Democratic part. I have kind of been paying.
What do you
attention to
mean?
the
Poor
Republican-
white trash redneck ain't watching the Democrats?
Right.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No!
So
You're not
what
poor
is-
white trash.
Yeah.
No
I'm-
Confederate flag for you.
I don't know which part I should say I'm apologizing for, the poor or the white trash. We established yesterday you're redneck.
Yes.
So
There's a difference
there's a
between
difference.
redneck and white trash.
yeah, about 4 trash bags of collecting tin cans.
Anyway.
And 4 grills.
No, we only have one grill now. You saw that. But anyway, so what is
These are just jokes. Anybody that takes this personally, then I'm
that he's
apolog-
attacking me?
I'm apologizing and get rid of a grill and you'll lose your classification. Just get rid of just one grill though.
But move next to a lake, and that makes you a uppity.
Next
uppity.
to the lake.
Yes, next
Not,
to the lake.
not in front of it,
Oh, y'all quit.
not
Not
behind
behind
it, just next to it.
Can you throw
And-
your old grills in the lake?
If you jump your fence, you can walk to it. You're considered living next to a lake,
Right.
If
and
you throw
even
your
if
old
it's only
Christ-
ankle deep.
if you throw your old Christmas trees in the lake and then complain that your lures get hung up
Hung.
on stuff,
Yeah,
you're a redneck.
That's him.
I don't complain. My lures don't get hung. I use top water jigs.
Oh, but
Yeah.
and if
Top
you
water
have
jigs.
if you have a marble chandelier, you're up
You're uppity.
redneck.
Like when
redneck.
Marble.
A marble chandelier. Ask
Listen.
him.
Showed it to
Hey,
us.
Just
Right.
But
because you super glued a bunch of marbles to your
I don't think it's
chandelier,
real.
Stephanie.
It's like painted marble, and then the inside of it's glass, I think.
Marble is like stone, heavy granite,
well, it's heavy. But
Heavy, but I think it's glass.
It's glass.
Yeah.
glass.
yeah, but it's
So you
still
have
pretty.
a glass.
I have a glass
chandelier.
chandelier.
Very
It's not-
fancy.
It's not.
It's not crystal by any means. It's glass.
No, and it's not
Pronounce
an
it right,
antler.
Michael.
It's not Swarovski. It's just Swarovski.
I have a glass chandelier
Yes,
in my
it's-
rental cottage.
Please don't take the chandelier when you're bringing the tree out to the lake.
What do you mean you throwing that? Travis, don't throw that damn tree in the lake. We got to burn it.
Laura Lynn does not make Grey Poupon.
Don't do that. We need that for when we're drinking the champagne alive.
Hey, now that's good stuff.
Yep.
When Travis busted open one last night and started walking towards me, I was like, no, this is not that moment that we're dealing with a panel that caught on fire and we don't need the champagne of life.
They tried
You want
it.
beer? No.
Let's prime this pump.
Do you got a real one?
They tried
No,
it
we're just
last
having
night.
fun this morning.
Yeah, they were peer pressuring me to drink.
Yeah, there was nothing else in the house to drink, right? The water had already been cut off.
No.
You don't drink? Nah. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well, I'll be drinking Miller
Yeah, and-
Lite. We'll teach you not to.
I bet you're gonna get thirsty this week.
No, it was Miller High Life Light that
High life.
High Life Light.
Miller Life Second Squared.
But
To the
anyway,
third time, I tell you.
the champagne of light, the champagne of beer
my God.
light.
If it was the champagne of beer light,
It was.
so that was the Jenny Craig beer. How do you have what is if champagne's supposed to be champagne and Boone's Farm's the cheaper stuff, right? So then that would be the Boone's Farm of beer light.
There you go.
But it's good.
Write that down.
That cannot be.
That's Mad Dog 5.5.
Yeah. Mad Dog version 2.0.
Because it's Mad Dog Light. So instead of it being,
Yeah,
you know,
it's friggin' isopropylene alcohol, some
Steph
Gatorade,
Steph
and a
went into
shot of
Home Depot.
Mio.
Yeah, Steph went into Home Depot the other day, was looking for some Mad Dog 10 to fertilize. And I'm just like, Stephanie, you do realize those are two different things, right?
Mad Dog 10 is just your neighbor's dog pooping in your yard.
Watch out for the dark spot. Dark
So,
spot.
anyways,
Yeah, let's
back
go
to my
back to
question.
There was a question?
Yes, because
We have a tendency to drift.
ADD radio at its finest.
Spell it.
So, what's going on with
That's
Bernie?
what she said.
I mean,
did you
what is going
Okay.
on with Bernie?
So let me go back real quick. So we've got Alex saying Rubio was my guy, but I'm a man of principle and cannot support anyone that supports a gun ban.
Mhm.
Okay, then we have Cruz is the only one left that hasn't supported gun control. His next one says Trump and Bernie are pretty much the same. The 35% import Trump tax is a very special policy or socialist
Socialist.
policy.
Hello, Alex.
So Alex at this point saying that Trump and Bernie are similar.
Yeah, I disagree, but you know,
But I mean, it sounds like only on one thing.
They're brothers.
well,
So
I mean,
what is the deal
they-
with Bernie?
They get the toothpaste from the
Bernie,
same stove.
Bernie has a very strange way of looking at things. He really, honestly, and truthfully thinks that the government should be everything. I mean, it should.
You know what I think? I
you
think
should
somebody
walk-
sat in a room one day and says, "What do these young stupid kids want?"
Well, I mean,
And somebody like you sat there and said this, and this, and he says, "Well, let's tell them we're gonna do it. I think we'll win."
well, I mean,
I mean,
yeah, that well, the way you
we
did
are
it,
burning all
Yeah.
the belts in the world because we don't want ants on waste no more. While you sit at
No
home
mo.
and collect
mo.
money for free, we want all your pants sagging.
well, listen,
No belts
the
for
way,
the world. Free the nipples.
Gross. Well, I mean, you have to understand that you see the way you
Yeah,
said
we
it.
have to understand.
The way you said it kind of alludes to the fact that he knows it's wrong and that he's still going to do it just so he can get elected. In Bernie's case, he truthfully 100%.
Does he really?
Yes,
Does he really, or does he know? I think it's a setup just for fun radio.
What's going on?
Hey, it's Alex from Tech Talk on Tuesday, our
It
leading
is.
#1 night show.
Listen, I'm glad you do that. I don't have to because I can't. I can't.
I wish you could see Mike's face when I said that.
I can't put on a radio voice like that. Listen, I'm calling. I said it on my show last week and the week before. I was wrong about Rubio. Right? I said I thought he was going to be our next president. Obviously now he's not. But I pulled away from that guy when that video dropped of him voting to ban guns when he was a commissioner down in Miami. Because I can't support anybody that supports gun control. So now the only person left in the race that has not supported gun control is Ted Cruz. Trump supported it, and obviously the two on the other side have supported gun control. So I guess Cruz is it. The problem is I'm not a big fan of Cruz. I'm with Mike on this. He's a little bit, evangelical for my taste.
Well, I mean, I thought Rubio did an amazing job last week, and I really thought that would propel him into second place.
Listen, I think he did a great job as well. But for me, from my standpoint, if you voted to ban guns, to me, you're done. You're done. I can't support you. I think at this point, it's obvious it's going to be Trump. Trump is going to be our nominee.
Yes.
And, last week I did a whole 20-minute rant on I guess it's reasons why me personally, I can't support Donald Trump. And, the first and foremost, I just don't believe he's a Republican. His policies for me are they're very much on the social democratic side. Like I know he runs on a platform of, I don't want to be inflammatory here. Hate for Mexico. We hate Mexicans type of thing. And now he proposes this 35% import tax on goods coming out of Mexico, also China, by the way. And if you sit and think about that and consider who's going to be paying that tax, that's a very anti-middle class position to take, because it's us. We're the ones going to be paying that tax. And when you consider that roughly 80% of our auto manufacturing that serves North America is done in Mexico, you can see the ramifications of a 35% tax on the middle class if he gets that proposal to stick. I don't think he will, and obviously I don't think the House and Senate would pass that 35% tax measure. So, that makes me feel a little better about it. But it's things like that that concern me about Trump. He says things that really, appeal to the populace in us. And it's only later in the day that we think about the ramifications of those.
Well, I think the man he does say a lot of things probably way off center there, but here again, he's one of these guys that looks at it and says, yeah, this may be crazy what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, we will figure out how to do it. And we're getting away from, you're absolutely right. Passing that 30% bill, these guys run stuff up the ladder every day of the week, and it's just incredibly crazy nonsense. But I think we all understand nothing's going to go up 30%, and the people are just going to sit back and say, hey, wait a minute.
So, I don't think the House and Senate would ever approve that measure, because they know how detrimental it will be to people like us, people that working every day just to pay bills and make a living.
Right. And my position on gun control position is, whatever he said in the past, can't be responsible for. But as I'm following him now, as I read the website every day,
anything said in the past, you can't be held responsible for.
They're politicians.
Well, I do. See, I do. Like Rubio, he voted to ban guns in public parks.
Now, was that in Florida?
Now, come on, let's get back to some money. Come on, give us some good dirt.
That was just in Miami. He was on the board of commissioners for that.
How you killing us with that, whatever that is in the background?
Yeah, it's a truck going by. He was on the board of commissioners for Miami-Dade County. They had a lot of crime going on in parks, and so they voted to ban guns in parks, even for people with permits. And it was a knee-jerk reaction to a problem.
Yep.
There are better ways to solve that problem. Disarming people is not the way to do it. And just because of that vote, 10 years ago, I have to withdraw my support for Marco Rubio, because, again, I have principles, and a person's right to self-defense is one of the principles I hold highest.
Absolutely.
So I can't support Rubio anymore.
Yeah. I think Trump is going to really push to, I don't know about any new laws, because he's not clear on his policies, but I can say this. I really and truthfully think he's going to try to enforce the laws that are currently there and power it down, because Bernie, Bernie and Trump are the same, but Bernie doesn't want to power down. Bernie wants the
Well,
federal
the-
government to run everything.
Yeah, what I meant by that is a lot of their policies seem to cross over. Is what I mean by that. They're not. Obviously, I don't think Donald Trump is purely a socialist,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think but he's also, to me, not conservative either. He's and theoretically, I should like Trump. I really should, because I'm not one of these ultra right wing religious conservatives.
Right.
I'm a man sort of there in the middle. I use the typical adage everyone says. I'm fiscally conservative but socially liberal, and so I should like Trump.
Yeah. Well, I
The
do
real
think-
concern is, we've got okay. So Hillary Clinton has the second. How can I say this? She has the second worst popularity rating of anyone ever to run for president. Right. She is the second most hated person ever to run for president. So it should be an easy win for the Republicans. All we have to do is avoid running somebody. Let's avoid running the person in first place. Let's not run the person with the worst popularity rating of anyone ever to run for president, and we'll win the election. The problem is, the guy in the first place is Donald Trump.
Hey, which one was it, you or Mike, that made the comment that whatever somebody said in the past, we shouldn't hold against them? Who was the one?
It was Mike.
Okay. So this was what a listener just texted me. So ask Alex this in reference to Eric Levitz running for sheriff. So everything he said in the past shouldn't be held against him. Just a thought.
I didn't say that.
Right. And that's why I was clarifying that. So how do you feel about that? That's what a listener's asking.
What has Eric Levitt said in the past? I've spoken to Eric
all
Levitt
sorts of
about
things.
that. I've spoken to him personally about gun control, and because this is what's important to me, it's the Second Amendment. I talked to the man personally about it, and I know that as the chief law enforcement officer in the county, his responsibility is to sign off on NFA applications, and every NFA application that's come across his desk that was lawful, he has signed.
Well,
That's his duty, and that's what I'm concerned about.
How about the fact that the guy you're supporting stood in my driveway and swore he was going to fix the speed, and at 4 different events, he told me to my eyes, looked me in my eyes, and told me he was going to take care of this. Now, this.
Well, they also, I don't want to get into a fight with
No.
this.
I'm asking you a question. You want to discuss things. So, how do you feel about somebody that has lied to your face, but yet ask you to support them for a re-election? How do you feel about that?
He hasn't lied to my face, and you say he's lied to yours.
Right.
But I know they ran a traffic study on that road, and it turns out that over 90% of the vehicles are not speeding.
Oh, and you want to agree with the fact that they put it out after morning traffic and they picked it up before afternoon traffic, and you don't want to call that fraudulent?
That wasn't the question.
But I'm asking
you.
But you can't bring up a traffic study when it's a fraudulent traffic study, because that's not correct. So how do you bring that up? I'm asking you a question as far as a guy that wants to be reelected, that has lied to one of your friends, lied to his face multiple times. How do you feel that person should be reelected if they're lying? If we think Hillary's such a liar, then why would we reelect anybody else that's lied to citizens' faces?
I mean, again, I personally can't say he's lying. They did a traffic study.
So am I lying?
They would have done it. I'm not saying you're lying either. I'm saying that here's the thing. They did a traffic study.
But it's a fraudulent traffic study.
Is it? I mean, what are they? Do you know what the DOT regulations are?
I know that I stood out there and watched the guy in the SUV drop it off after morning traffic, and I watched him pick it up at 4:30 before afternoon traffic. So that makes me the liar.
You know what? And I'm not going to stand here and call you a liar. I'm not going to call him a liar.
But I'm using that as an example, though.
And to the listener, I'm going to say it's completely irrelevant. That's an issue between you and the sheriff, not me and the sheriff. And from my standpoint, where I stand, and the issues that are important to me, Eric's been a good sheriff. And that's why he has my support.
Right.
And
I was only wanting to address the fact of people telling lies. That's why I'm asking. If Hillary's such a bad thing for telling lies, then how can we support somebody that's telling lies that are local?
Well, I have no evidence that Eric. Yeah, well, I have no evidence that he's telling lies. I know, based on the media reporting, that they did a traffic study.
Yeah, but
and
I'm not worried
over
about that.
90% of the cars weren't speeding. But
who makes who the liar? Does that make me the liar? Because I'm telling you, the guy stood here after being on my morning show, stood in front of Jen and in front of other people and said, I'm going to fix this. So it's not just a lie he told me. It's a lie. It's just, period. It's just a lie.
Okay, and from your point of view, from your perspective, obviously that is the case, right? From my perspective, from the report I saw and from the traffic study that was made available, there wasn't actually a problem to fix. Now, I know that's going to make you mad. I know you're going to be upset about it, but over 90% of the vehicles weren't speeding.
It's legit.
Right. Now, if you want that 10% of, or if you want the traffic study done differently, I'm not sure how you will get that accomplished.
Oh, we're working on it.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I know at work when we develop subdivisions and when we have to do traffic studies and we have to do volume, and we are given the guidelines by the DOT. They tell us when we go out and monitor and how we monitor, and they set the regulations. I imagine that's the same for any DOT traffic study in the state.
Right.
So I don't know.
Well, let's move on, brother. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. All right, guys.
I mean, that way nobody gets mad. I'm just looking at the facts of if politicians are saying things to get elected and they're just telling non-truths, it goes all the way from our local sheriff to our local commissioners to our local city councilman, all the way up to when we get to presidency. We got all these cats that are telling non-truths and nobody has to be held responsible for it. And that blows my mind.
I agree, and I say find the issues that are important to you and find the candidate that's been standing behind those issues.
Yeah,
that's all I can say.
Me trying to make it out of my driveway alive is important to me, especially since my wife.
Well, one thing I did want to say though, if it is Trump, if Trump's the nominee, I think we all need to get behind him, the Republican Party, because the bigger issue is losing. Exactly, the bigger issue is getting Hillary. So I'll be an ABC voter, and anyone but Clinton.
I will not allow Hillary. I can't say like I can allow. We cannot allow Hillary to get in office. We just can't. That'd be insane. All right, bro, we're going to get on to something else. Thanks for calling.
All right,
bye. And literally that started, only thing that started about the sheriff was a local citizen who is actually sheriff with Rockdale County. So a sheriff for Rockdale County had that very same question. So
if I know that we have to use what we've all said in the past, but look at me. I'll just use me. That way I don't offend
God, do we have to?
Well, no, I know you got to go to a break, but
yeah, because we got to hurry.
If you take everything that I've said and done in the past, and you look at me for what I'm going to be doing in the future, I hate to break it to you, but you're wrong.
All right, so we're out. We'll be right back, everybody. It's Just Fun in the Morning. Next song, I think Justify is why I'm playing it. We'll be right back.
Justify. I wish that show was still on the air.
Me too, man. It sucks. They canceled.
Good.
They canceled it?
Justified?
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Same thing with Banshee. Banshee's
on his last season.
Yeah.
But the last season.
Yeah.
And it's just really getting awesome.
And Longmire has gotten.
I can't get into that. I couldn't get into that one.
A friend of mine told me to watch Boardwalk. Is that one of the ones you guys were?
The first season was awesome. Second season was okay. Third season, I just
like Lost.
Yeah.
You need some help. You got it.
You got it.
Whatchamacallit? I'm watching Spartacus.
Oh, Netflix. I love Spartacus.
Holy shit, Gaga. That is an
Which
awesome...
Spartacus though? Because there's three. Yeah, there's three of them.
Not the movie, the series.
Yeah, there's three.
There's three different series.
Yes, there's Spartacus.
Yeah.
Then there's the Gods of War. Is it Gods of War?
I didn't know that was about Spartacus. And then Rome, right? Doesn't Rome have something to do with it? Somebody told me last night. They said you need to watch Rome, and the other one was you need to watch Boardwalk. But I tell you what, I still got freaking 3 seasons of Spartacus to go through. I'm digging it. Man, I was running around the house with the underwear pulled up.
Hold on. I'll look it up.
What are you doing?
Looking up the different Spartacus. So he
Back
did
on.
say, it's Spartacus, Spartacus Blood and Sand,
That's the one I'm
and
watching.
Spartacus War of the Damned.
Is that a show or a movie?
They're shows. But now there is a Spartacus that's a movie.
Yeah, I know, with Russell Crowe, which is awesome. I watched it.
Well, no, this says 1960.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, that's the first part. Anything prior.
Spartacus with Russell Crowe?
Yeah, it's the one that came out 2000-ish.
Are you sure you're not talking about Gladiator?
Well, yeah, but Spartacus. Yeah, it's the name of the movie is Gladiator. You are right.
Yeah, because that's why you had me confused.
That was such a good movie.
Yes, it was. I
pulled my
love that
underwear
movie.
up, you know, so kind of look type thing, and I ran around the house,
So-
punching my dog, yelling, "I am Spartacus."
No, he was Maximus.
Yeah, that came.
Yeah, it's in the bus.
If not, there's one in my back seat.
No, I just left it on the bus.
backseat too.
No, I just left it on the bus because I actually used it when I blew my knee.
What does that mean? He's got to pull a permit. I don't understand.
He's got to tell the city what he's doing.
Here's what's going to happen. He's going to go. He's going to go recommend pulling a permit. So the first thing they're going to do is they're going to come and they're going to disconnect the power. They're either going to disconnect from the house or they'll probably just pull the meter and put a blank on. But then the inspector's going to come out and say, if you're upgrading the service, then he has to upgrade the meter too, which means they're going to disconnect it from the pole, which means you're going to have to wait for the power people to come disconnect. Then you got to wait for the inspector to inspect it to make sure it's right, and then make a call for the power people to turn it back on. This could take 2 to 4 days.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it could take.
No, Stephanie, I'm just saying it. Yes, very serious.
Oh my God. We can't get him to do it quicker.
I just told you. Don't ask me silly questions. I just told you how unfortunately bad it would be.
Fudge. I really feel like crying now.
Well, don't, because you don't know. Push through it. I got a.
Get back in shape.
Yeah, I got a cane that's not. It doesn't support form, but it's got. Taking this new stuff now. It's got my RA in check. So I can actually grab something without dropping it. Everything I touch.
Out of breath, that got me.
I'm still sexy.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you mind?
across home. It's in the red bag.
Oh.
I'm gonna need some water too. I did. Barrett.
Yeah, you can see I used it.
Yeah.
Man, when I blew that. Right now makes a year because Easter's coming up. My right knee. I now have a brace I pretty much wear. No, there's no pretty much. I wear it every day. But I got a new brace too, the nice big thick one, and but it actually saved my knee.
I got to work. You know what I've been doing is I got Photoshop and I got Elements. 14's out, but
Yeah.
I guess he's just a busy guy. Nailed down. So I spent. Is the poster good? But one for me. Hey, this is.
If Chad does not replace the panel,
Even when he's not there. Funny, you know, something like that. And then I'll get the clip and I'll incorporate it into the.
I don't feel safe. I'm living in this house.
Oh yeah, crush it up, smell it. Yes, I think there is. If not, he can have one of them. So the one promotional. No luck. You want some Coke? Just
Call Chad and you talk to Chad.
so it's kind of like I want to do that, and then I want to do
Tell him
an individual
Chad,
30-second
very
promo
nervous to
with
stay in this house.
Crystal, with Steph, Denise, everybody, going, hey,
Is their music still playing?
our music's playing. You said, is there music? Right.
Dick.
There is music playing. Our music.
You are a dick.
I hope you have to hold it.
What?
I hope you got to go pee pee.
I do.
I
Mike,
do too.
Mike is a CS. I said, Mike, is there any music playing? Yep.
CS.
Ours.
Rooster.
You're an idiot. The
Well,
second that you
Rooster
hear
Rally
our
Call.
stuff, you're like,
Oh,
we gotta
yeah,
go
yeah.
live. That's what you're supposed to say.
You were talking, and I know better than to interrupt.
You are
Oh
an
no,
idiot.
no, no, no!
You
When that
are an idiot, Mike.
music comes on, it doesn't matter who he's talking to. You better say, "Hey, intro music."
Intro music?
Yes,
Really?
intro music.
You're an idiot.
Isn't that what you call it? Intro music.
You're an idiot. And he wasn't even facing like the computer. Or nothing. He's like just got his fingers between, he's just twiddling his fingers.
I
I'm
wanna
like, is there
text you in a
music? I said, Mike, is there still
Were you
music
ready?
playing?
Yeah, I was
Yep.
Were you ready?
It's our music.
Hey, man, we're
But
good.
why didn't you say, Scott, music starting?
I know better than to interrupt you, sir.
Man, can I have your stun gun, please?
No,
no.
Stephanie, I'm not going to shock you with it. He's the
He's
idiot.
shocking me with it.
You're an idiot.
Somebody
Let's get
wants me to
Danielle.
do that
No.
on video, man.
Of course they do.
Yeah, of course they
On
do.
live video.
I don't know. if
Jacob
I can
wants to do it.
Yeah,
Jacob wants to do it.
Yeah, he wants to be
zap
zapped.
Mike.
No, he wants to
Oh.
be zapped.
yeah,
dude.
no.
No. I got a pacemaker. so-
Probably make you walk on water.
Man.
At least in your mind.
Right?
The only water it'll be pee-pee.
no doubt.
That won't be walk on
Yellow.
water. That'll be crawl on.
Yellow water.
You'll be crawling in your own urine.
Hey.
Ask Mike when he
Wouldn't be
just
the first
about
time.
did it.
No, he did do it.
I've done it numerous
No, I'm
times.
talking about pee himself.
I have. I've
Oh, I thought you were talking about when he shocked himself.
Give me the zapper. She needs
No!
an adjustment.
Oh, we're just gonna leave the zapper in my
Just
bag.
go touch the light switch at your house. It's that safe.
It's
That
not
was
funny.
loud.
Yeah, it's not funny.
No, we're just laughing because the guy just took a file and filed down the panel, which the way breakers work is they got a little squeeze tab that's the exact size of the blade. So when you start filing away the blade, it means it's probably not going to make the contact it's supposed to be making.
Yeah, but the electricity will still
Friggin'
work.
duh. Yeah, because it will start sparking.
Which
trying
one
to
did?
connect.
And I'm freaking
Oh,
arc.
Travis just said that when they hooked up one of the breakers and turned on the outside lights, it melted the new breaker. Yeah, that's safe. I want to sleep in that house. Oh, sorry, y'all are staying there. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. My fan's over there.
Oh, he's
no.
more worried about the fan than anything.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. That Braves pin it, too.
No, I mean,
Oh, that's mine. Or well, it's
but
Travis's.
the guy is recommending to the owner that it needs to be swapped out. And I told Travis, I said, you let the owner know that at this point, you know, he's already been told it needs to be swapped out. The electrician's saying it needs to be swapped out. You fear for the life of you, your family, of the house burning down. And if you don't do it, then lawsuit from Atlanta.
Okay,
I
now
want in.
bringing back something I said earlier. Are you ready to call
What, sexy?
your
You're bringing back sexy?
renter's insurance agent and give them a heads up?
Oh
Really
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Now at this point,
I mean,
I
if
think
you
we
want to call,
see
do you
what's
know
going on.
Jane the number there? I
Yeah.
mean, we can call him
Nah.
on air because I mean everything else has been aired out.
You see what
Put
you're
him on the
dealing
spot.
with. Oh no, I mean, it's not really putting them on the spot, but I guarantee it. You would enjoy knowing
Oh yeah,
instead of getting a phone call going, "Hey, my house burnt to the ground."
yeah. Because I am assuming that she's not listening because she hasn't sent me a text or anything. I don't know.
I just don't know about these things.
Me neither. But before the
That's very
show, yes, before the show, we were talking about what we believe is an unmarked car that's sitting up at the high school.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Mike, Mr. Paranormal,
Paranormal.
well, that he is. Mr.
Yes, you do.
Mr. Paranoid, he's the only one that seems to be worried by it.
Well, I had actually found a news story that might.
Why don't one of y'all run around the side of the house, see if it's still there?
Well, Rockdale.
You see Mike's real concerned, right? Like, I'm holding. I'm not going out there.
Well, no, I mean, I have a
This is me
permit.
running.
Yeah.
No, I
have a-
meant holding those pills.
Oh, no, Jacob took them all.
Oh, my God.
Okay, Rockdale County Sheriff's
I have a prescription for
investigators are looking into two separate terroristic threats made at two different middle schools.
See?
Oh,
Both were reported on March 9th, with the first one at Davis Middle School and the second at Memorial
the
Middle
who?
School.
Sack
Davis Middle School.
Jesus, Stephanie.
Oh, anyways, according to an incident
You're sitting
report,
next to a teacher and you're going to say, sack it.
Sack it.
according to an incident report filed by Deputy Matthew
Do you not
Helton.
feel any shame in your game?
Nope, which I know him, Matthew Helton.
You
That's a
don't
good
know
thing.
him. She's sitting right there.
No, I know Matthew Hilton. You know him
It's
too.
kinda
We
weird
introduced
that
him
you
to
would
you.
say I know him. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're sitting next
Wait
to
a minute.
her. Is there something Jacob needs to know?
No, I'm trying to
Tuck and roll.
report.
I would have known. I would have figured it out by now.
Or would that be tuck the roll?
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to do a news story, and
Yeah,
you.
I know, but you ruined it with sack it.
yeah, I got a birthday in December.
Sorry.
All right, keep going. We'll give you a sack it try.
According to incident report filed by Deputy Matthew Helton, the school resource officer at Davis Middle School, the principal informed him that a threat had been reported in the boys' bathroom on the Connections class hallway. The SRO and principal went to the restroom and found the threat written in pencil.
What is the threat, by the way?
We're going to bomb the school tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
After taking a photo and notifying his supervisors, Helton went to view the video to see who went in and out of the bathroom that day. 6 different students went in and out. The SRO was able to identify
From
them.
a police officer, the principal did not find the threats credible
Yeah,
at
that's what
either
it-
school. Keep
Yeah,
going.
that's what it says. Helton stated in his report that at that point we had no other leads due to not knowing the time frame that the threat was written in, and the people in the bathroom stated they knew nothing about it. He went on to say that he asked the principal if he wanted to arrange to have the department's bomb detection dogs search the building before school the next day, but said the principal stated he felt the threat was not credible. And the other one was at Memorial Middle School,
Which is
right
100
down the
feet
road.
away.
And it basically said the same thing.
We're in the blast radius of Memorial.
That's
hate to say it that way.
And I got this isn't the first time for Davis. This is like the third time.
Oh wow. And that's supposed to be
Why are you the way that you are?
That's supposed to be like in the Richified area of Rockdale County.
Richie Five.
Yeah,
Richified.
Richified. Where all the
Write
big
that down.
houses is.
Anything outside of West Porterdale is uppity to her.
Is that a high or a
because
wide?
I'm out of West Porterdale.
She thinks just because she left her street and started playing the Jefferson's theme
No,
song
moving
that it
on
meant
up.
something.
Moving on up to the what
North
side
side.
would that be? Yeah, okay.
The Richified
North
side.
side.
Sounded good.
Oh my God. Can I go home?
The Richified North side.
You suck,
Stephanie.
you jackass.
Hey, the neighborhood I live in now. I mean, if you want something, if the people are getting rid of stuff, they put it at the end of the driveway.
That's
Turtle
called
alert.
trash, Tiffany. That's called trash.
No, they put it.
Don't be an idiot. Please, God,
You're an idiot.
don't be an idiot.
No, they put
Don't you dare say to me that when they don't want nothing no mo, that they put it in front of the street and whoever wants it can come get it.
That's
They
right.
do.
You're an idiot. It's still called trash, you
Hey,
redneck dumbass.
Hey, up here in this Richified section I live in, every Tuesday we have a flea market.
I can't believe this just come out of her mouth.
They put a note on it.
Paging Alex, we need somebody with some sense sitting in this chair. Denise, we need Denise at this moment.
Oh,
Stephanie,
that's stretching it there.
They put a note on it that says free for the taking.
it's trash.
Curb alert. Every Tuesday morning we have a yard
It's a
sale.
free
up
flea
and down
market.
the street. It's crazy. You wouldn't.
It was only
believe-
missing one wheel.
And I've got, you're still considered a Southie
Isn't it weird how I get down
For
to
life.
one
'Cause you're on
one
the south
coo-
side.
or I
Yeah.
get down to one grill by Sunday night, but by Tuesday morning I got two more. That's
And they were free. They were just sitting there.
there. I got a backpack this week.
Yeah, it's right there.
And some people.
Can
started-
I ask you something? And I need everybody's just, we need a moment of silence. Stephanie, I need
No.
to really ask you a really, I need
I need to take a drink.
I need to
So-
ask you a serious question. Were you trying to be redneck Steph funny, or were you like for real?
I'm for real.
Oh my God, no, you're not.
Yeah, they really
You
do.
can't be. That has to be you joking.
No,
She's
they
so
really,
real.
they really put stuff.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an
I'm
idiot.
gonna wear my push button
You're
out
an idiot.
Hey, I wasn't the only one
You're
getting
an
stuff.
idiot.
My neighbor
You're an
was
idiot.
too.
because you're both the same
Redneck.
type of
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
person.
Hey, Steph, where does the stuff go once you guys go through it?
I don't know. 'Cause
patio.
my neighbor got
Yeah.
Done. Trash. Truck.
The garbage
Wait.
truck.
We're building them. They go to my garage. Man, I'm taking it home with me.
I want to paint this picture for everybody.
I wish you wouldn't.
So what it is all these people are standing behind their screen doors. It's missing screen, by the way. And they're standing there, and one neighbor kind of looks at the other, and it's kind of like,
who's getting it first?
and those 2 or 4 or 20 look like the doors that opened for the Christmas at Walmart.
Dun, dun,
And they
dun.
are running for the pallet of used coffee makers
Woo!
sitting in front of the junk.
That white
guy's
was mine.
house.
The white was mine.
Shoot, there was
The
people
fact that-
slowing
the fact
down.
that she was serious
Racist.
scares me.
Yeah.
The fact
Jacob's
that
a
she said
racist.
she
I am.
wasn't joking is what worries me.
I can't stand white people.
Yeah, there
Oh.
was people slowing down to look at the
Bad
stuff that the neighbor had put out there.
Sure, they were, Steph.
They were.
Stop.
It's called trash.
Nope,
Can I-
nope.
Steph. Steph.
Curb alert.
Your neighborhood's it's a dead end.
No, it's not.
There's not
It's a horseshoe.
Or she,
it's a cul-de-sac at the other end where you turn around and come back out.
Ooh, DJ
No,
Scotty
you
knows
can go
French.
all the way. To, you can go all the way to Stanton on it.
When I turn onto your street and I drove around it, it just circled over to the cul-de-sac behind your house.
Then you didn't go straight.
does Crystal know about this? No.
You turned.
Never.
I
Always go
drove
forward.
Always go forward,
around.
never straight.
I drove around the lake.
Yes, But if you
Beside
went,
So pause. Forget about if it's a friggin' U-turn or not, Stephanie. Shut up.
What was that sound effect?
The people that drive into your neighborhood most likely are your neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm,
Is that a yes?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
But you
Usually.
So if everybody driving by is stopping to stare at the garbage at the curb,
look at that. It's not garbage.
then that means it's your neighbors.
It's slightly used.
So you can't say everybody drive by is even looking because they're still all your neighbors. It's the guy at the 14th house that's like, I got to figure out how to sneak up here before Stephanie gets it.
My street you can take all the way to Stanton. 'Cause
Stephanie,
that's how Ashley's bus comes in.
Stephanie, who cares what the street's shaped like? We're talking about you fools running the Boston Marathon to take the one pillow that is laying in the front yard on the couch that's been ripped up by 14 dogs.
And a mattress.
No, I just got the bench and the backpack.
Yes, thanks for clarifying what you took from the pile. What Bobby from the
No.
3rd Street over get?
She walked.
He got the bag of hangers.
And the grill.
She walked the backpack
He
over.
drags 2 grills home, and they beat and like each of them has 3 wheels. He's like, "This will make one good grill. You watch,
and
Get my
yes,
welder
and
out.
it'll
Alex,
hold the porch up."
That's right.
A grill.
the doghouse.
I can't take no more.
Don't you
Alex
keep going for
says-
those headphones. Do not take off those headphones.
at this point, I just don't know what else to do with her. Like any listeners.
Put her out of my
Any
misery.
listeners that have not spit their drink out, please text in because this is too much for me to even believe.
Alex
That's
says
OS.
one man's trash is another staff's treasure.
Yeah,
That's right.
I've seen this out of your house.
I know, but you're getting all that trash and you're throwing it in the lake and you're kind of like making your own redneck island.
Look,
out there.
you go through my house and like you'll see this
Hot
cast.
redhead.
Well, yeah, that too. But you'll see like this cast iron piggy bank, and I can tell you where we bought it and how
Yeah.
much it was and when. And
Heirlooms.
you can go over there and I can show you my Star Wars stuff I got in 1976 and the glass from Burger King from 1976 that me and my grandmother got in Smyrna and she kept it. Steph, on the other hand, you go through and you find this broke LED flashlight and she's like,
Oh, I just broke that.
that's from 14 days ago, 3rd house on the left.
No, that was a Christmas present.
Oh my god.
I don't know what to do with her.
I don't.
It was
see-
it was
and
a
see
Man, got
this-
no
door
batteries in
See
it.
this 8-track player? That's from the 2nd house on the 3rd Street, November 1912. It's like it's an archaeologist kind of dig, dude. I went through 4 hours on the 4th Street digging for this under the pile. I think it'd been there 3 days.
Woo, look at this pillow.
I didn't eat or drink or nothing. I looked like I was camping out for a Bon Jovi concert.
Why is this crime scene tape all balled up?
She was camping out next to that pile of trash, waiting for somebody to yell "go," just like when they were selling them new Jordans.
Nothing pissed me off more when them boys show up in that big truck and they try to take everything.
I know, man.
Make me
Oh, the
mad.
repo truck?
No, the trash truck.
That's the repo truck.
Oh my
my God.
Ow. It's
It
starting to
just-
hurt.
When you think it
Feeling it
can't
Yeah. You know how you
get any worse,
you know how it hurts when you pee? Now it just hurts.
it just hurts.
Wait a minute. What?
Wait.
Speak for yourself. I mean, it hurts when I pee because I fell
So-
down coming out of there.
I'm gonna give Stephanie a list of stuff I need and just let her accumulate it. You know what we should
You got
do?
a UTI. Shut up.
We should create a treasure hunt and just say, Stephanie, over the course of the next month, see if you could come up with this. And quit bringing used condoms to the studio.
Hey, we don't use condoms.
Oh, my
I'm talking about your neighbors.
Wow.
That was low.
Dicky.
Thanks for the visual.
Yeah, really.
Can you see Steph standing on the
No.
trash pile?
Rip for
She's
his
pulling it
pleasure.
And it's trying to snatch out. It's
It's
like pulling the string on a lawnmower. Hold on, Travis, I need some help.
You gotta put an eye out.
Go get your safety glasses. The last one I pulled spit this stuff.
Cobra in the eye.
Oh my God. This is horrible. All right, it's 9:07. As we lose listeners, we're going for commercial.
This only happens when I'm
the
here.
next songs go out to Steph, and then of course commercials. We'll be right back.
Burritos.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
What's that step?
I'll have
I
to
don't-
beat him to the bathroom.
I need some.
Hello.
Get a giant. I need a giant QT cup. I think I'll just go outside and whip it out next time. I'm hanging out.
This is a love song from Travis to Stephanie.
How that's going? That's gonna be me singing.
Oh, girl.
Seriously,
Very sweet. Very pretty.
that
Pretty.
you hear that?
Not making anymore. You gotta keep that.
You want this Coke? Put your tongue in the bottle, man.
Probably didn't see that.
Is that the old Coke, you know?
Yeah.
This is the wrong color.
I can't get past. Every Tuesday, our Niners just put stuff out in the front yard, and if you want it, you just go get it. I can't get past it.
And then it just magically disappears.
I just can't get past it. It's free if you want it.
You can get some good stuff that way, though, man.
Sometimes.
Listen, I can't say that. Look, man, when I was working,
My friend was a trash guy.
I had to work at Sports Authority, and we went at Sports Authority and we're fixing lights. And then they had this roll-up door, and they had the 20-something yard, and they're throwing away exercise bikes. All they do is go over with the orange spray paint and go, shh, and it's all the stuff that's been returned. Yeah. Dude,
I found the penny now.
That came out of my shoe,
when
probably.
I asked for it, the guy said, well, dude, we can't just give it away. So when they closed the door, we went around and got it. Dude, I got 2 weight benches. I mean, all sorts of stuff. But
Yeah, that's mine.
that's different.
That's
That ain't
serious.
just walking out.
It
the
probably
front
really
yard.
is his. He collects. He has all of these pennies in his shoe. Like, I'm serious. He has a collection
Yeah.
of pennies
Don't believe me, I'll show you.
in his shoe. They all have like meaningful
That was the
dates.
right one.
No, yeah.
I thought you were supposed to put it in the left one.
You see how many pennies he keeps in his shoe?
Jacob!
I'm just kidding. Goddamn.
We are on camera.
Yeah, I do remember that, dude. And there's like 6
just
people
kidding.
watching.
Yeah.
Guys.
He meant like grass outside.
F-bombing now.
Guys are bad influences on me.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah, he's going to go home and start raiding people's yards. Curb alert, curb alert. Hey, you got this sitting on your porch. You going to use it? I know it's a wicker outside chair, fool, but are
I
you
need
using
one.
it?
You ain't sitting in it. are you?
That's right.
Yeah,
Hey, he left it there, so I took it home. Yeah, he left it on his front porch, dum-dum.
Lay down. Lay down.
Better. Now you pet her. You're
Oh.
gonna have to pet her.
She nugged me.
Oh,
No, she
my
did that
God.
to me too.
This is
Hey,
too good, Steph.
Karina.
Thanks for being this joke today.
Oh, yeah, the camera.
Who do you hate? Waving who?
Karina.
Oh,
Leaving.
No, she said that she's been listening since the start of the show.
God, I got a bunch of text messages
Uh-oh.
in her bathroom, so I don't get what that was. Brian Eubank sent me a link to something. Hibbett
my
Sports
bathroom?
Shoe Trial
Get
Runs.
on Facebook.
You know where people chime on and run?
He said that was in my bathroom?
No, there's 3 different text messages.
Oh,
fools.
okay,
So just
okay.
Go back to unfocusing.
Well, I was looking for news.
Okay.
Crazy news.
Apparently, people thought that Richard Simmons was kidnapped.
What?
Yeah, and he wasn't.
Oh yeah, that for months ago we were talking about that. He'd
Disappeared.
basically had been missing for like 8 months.
Yeah,
And
well,
they said he went from being the guy that was always around to gone. So people were accusing his maid or his cook or something or his assistant of something being wrong. And then basically he comes out of some state of depression and just says, look, man, I just withdrawed.
Yeah, because didn't he get sad because his dog died or
I heard
something
about
like that?
Yeah, you got 5. Give him one. Ba-doop-boop. Never mind, Steph. Your humor level just vanished.
Because I only have 3. My daughter has 2 that's there at the house. But yeah, they're probably going to be mine.
So that's 5
Yeah.
that you can't have.
And a hat and the bird that's hers too. That's
You need to
get rid
turn.
of.
You
eat
need
the
to
bird?
you need to get rid of your birds. Give them to a rescue. Them birds are stressed the hell out, man. Just let them
No,
go to a
not
bird
now.
sanctuary.
Yeah, Eric is.
Got the feathers.
Yeah.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I don't know. I don't know how many of you that listen could be classified as ladies
Oh,
and
dude.
or gentlemen.
Yeah. Well, I
Wow.
mean, Bruce Jenner's listening.
Right. He's both. So.
So
Oh, Brucey.
do we get
What's
2?
up, Brucey?
Do we get credit for 2?
Do we get credit for 2?
Tuck and roll.
Well, he needs to turn his computer on and his cell phone on. At least it shows 2.
God, you know,
Then he could put one in his front pocket and have the other one playing through the rest of the house.
That's just crazy.
I want to make sure both of them get to hear it.
Wow.
Would his be considered a mammal toe? I mean, when he puts on his
man.
bikini,
He puts the lotion on.
I'm
Why'd I open this
straight
box?
to
That's
hell.
my fault.
Speaking of,
Just
they're
like
coming
my
last
mama said.
Saturday of April.
April
Who's just
30th.
crying?
Oh.
April 30th.
Mike does every day on the way home from the show.
Yeah.
Driving and crying.
Praying I make it at car of mine.
So,
Right.
Jacob, is this what you came for?
Yeah.
And you're satisfied with that?
Pretty good so far.
You got low expectations.
Yeah.
brother.
That's right. You never let down
I'm,
that way.
I'm glad you're not an overachiever.
Hey, don't accuse me of that, man.
Danielle, can I just ask you a question?
Uh-oh.
When he looks at you and says, "Hey, honey, I got this idea of this
Hey,
great
baby.
vacation." Did you cringe or you were like, "Okay, let's go"?
I was like, okay, let's go.
She wants to be a radio star.
Man.
So
Yeah, that's me, you know.
she wants her own show.
Truthfully, I do need. I was hoping by the time you got here that I'd
Yeah.
have a computer set up.
Right.
And God, I'm having a hard time. Mike even said he was going to try to come up with one through the pawn shop. And we just hadn't had any luck.
Yeah.
We have our laptop.
But we
But-
can. Did you bring it with you?
Well, I mean, we can bring it tomorrow. We brought it with
Oh,
us.
okay.
Yeah.
We might hook you up then.
Hook a brother up.
Sounds good.
Is it,
Racist.
Well,
is it
couldn't
stolen?
he do the Google
No.
thing?
Well, no, but what we were going to try to do is
It is bootleg.
install the
The team viewer? No.
Here we go.
Do you have a piece
Here
of
we
paper
go.
in front of you? Just name off
Yeah.
everything and we'll let you know what the right one is, Stephanie.
Well, I have the team viewer on mine.
And that has nothing to do. Keep going. Name
Here
something
we
else.
go.
I
There we go.
don't know.
She just wanted to be in the conversation.
Squirrel!
Gummy bears.
All right, so we got anything else?
Watermelon!
Going political?
Without going political.
Honeydew.
Well, I mean,
We got honeydew melon in the
I gotta adjust
refrigerator.
that camera.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Oh. Bill Murray is not running for president.
What happened to that?
That was
I
a
so
hoax,
excited.
and I was so excited about that.
I was too.
Yeah, me too.
I was super excited for Bill Murray running for president.
We just lost.
I did that. But yeah, I was super excited. Just turn it back to Jacob a little bit. Nope, just the top.
Just the tip.
Yep,
Whoa.
keep going. That's good about yonder. Again,
Oh, right there-
again,
right
you bumped
there.
it before you walked off. Little towards Jacob, little towards Jacob. That'll work. And then when he leans in. All right. Now don't touch it again. Yep, walk away. Treat it like it's got a restraining order.
Got a face for radio.
So, anywho's, yeah, man, I was excited. I was like, man, if he runs, it's got to be better than the ones we have.
That's so not true.
For real, he would have been.
Why,
I mean,
why
it-
don't you think that,
Listen,
Mike?
at least,
I think Bernie Sanders would be good too, even though.
Uh-oh.
but see, my thought is, at least,
Don't like Alex
if
series.
we're gonna laugh
Too late.
about a dumbass being president, let it be Bill Murray. I mean,
Yeah,
come on,
for
you
real.
know. At least
Or
if
Dan
he,
Aykroyd.
if he, right. If one of them did something, we'd be like, look at that sucker. We would know
I
it
wanna
was
vote.
just a stupid move instead of like somebody trying to pretend to do educated stuff and they were stupid moves.
Like Barack Osama.
You need to put Bin Laden behind that because that's
Barack
how,
Osama bin Laden.
that it just sounds like it flows together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His name really is, isn't it? His
I have no idea.
middle name is really Osama, I think.
Probably.
Steph, what do you got going on over there besides the drool on your chin?
I was reading a student journalist has recalled that the moment she met Hillary Clinton and then ruined it by calling her Monica.
Wow.
Elise Goodvin was working for her high school newspaper when she scored a press pass to attend a Hillary Clinton campaign event. In the essay, the student journalist said it was an honest mistake caused by the fact that she had been speaking to another reporter named Monica when she took the Democratic candidate's hand. I was towards the end, and she walked down the line shaking hands of the small few that were left, and walking in front of her was the woman who was in charge of media for the campaign, shaking hands as well, thanking people for staying. At some point, her head of media must have stepped back to do something, because without looking, I reached out and shook the hand coming towards me, looking to my side and saying, "It's nice meeting you, Monica."
Wow. Yeah.
Wonder how that lead balloon went over.
At least she didn't have a cigar.
Le Monica.
Wow.
That was a lame one. Please dig up something better than that one. Was that your attempt for comedy?
Hey, you don't know about the cigar and Monica Lewinsky
Is she really speaking right now?
and Bill Clinton?
What about it?
Oh boy.
Fill us in, Steph.
Yes, Steph. Educate
Never
us.
mind. Never mind. I will off air.
Stephanie,
Oh boy.
do you really truly think for a second that none of us know what you're talking about?
No, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all are just acting like you don't.
Like a
Because it's the obvious. It's the obvious, like, duh.
duh. That ain't.
But
Paging
but
duh.
but
Paging
the
duh.
fact that you're saying it like y'all don't know about that. You mean there's a sun out there that causes that light, and the earth is really not flat?
Wait a minute. Yes, it is.
All this
Yeah, it
time,
is.
I thought I lived in Arizona.
NEM. NEM.
Toto.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Quit snipping my butt. So,
Boy, that went.
Wait a minute.
oh my god.
That went in the freaking lake.
So we're at 9:20. We don't have any people calling in but Alex. Now, come on, we got to.
Yeah, we still haven't heard anything from Corin.
Yeah, I want to find out.
Have you
about, the
sent her a
insurance.
text yet?
Well, I think she said she was listening.
Because if she's not listening, then she doesn't know that you've been calling her name, Stephanie.
I haven't.
I am
Oh, calling
very
her name,
interested.
not calling her names. Okay, never mind.
I'm very
Calling her
interested.
name.
I thought you said
Guilty
calling her
conscience.
name.
Guilty conscience much?
Right.
Hashtag loser. Oh my God. Stephanie, I suggest when you go home, just start over.
Yeah, just
Redo.
Just hashtag yourself.
We need you to walk backwards in the house like you're rewinding.
Well, I ran
Wouldn't
out.
that be funny?
I ran out of my medication
Well, no
over
crap.
the weekend.
Oh no.
Well, whose are you taking?
and what
Wouldn't you like to know?
and what medication?
Wait a minute.
Mike, what'd you
I
give
better
her?
do a pill count here.
Everybody asks Mike for pills.
Yeah, man. What are you holding,
It's
man?
it's my happy pill and my focusing pill, and that, yeah.
And the only thing you're focusing on now is getting the pill.
All right,
So
so
that makes you a crackhead.
Anybody with Adderall?
No,
Oh,
we,
okay.
just for fun does
Adderall.
not
Thing you
condone
need.
that at all.
No, I'm prescribed
Mm-mm.
it.
Yep, sure.
I'll show
We
you the
do
pill bottle.
we do not acknowledge nor defend any actions or reactions coming out of this white trash thing right here.
And Paxil.
I shouldn't call you white trash. You
No, don't call me white trash.
only when you're taking it from the neighbor.
Curb.
It wasn't white. It
I
was
was trying to
brown.
say that straight face.
it stays in there, doesn't it?
couldn't even-
It just-
I couldn't even get it out of my mouth without laughing.
I'm just thinking about the whole house getting woken up early. And there the kid, everybody going, why? Why are we getting up? It's Tuesday.
No,
It's yard
Sunday.
sale. It's yard sale
Sunday.
day.
Do you know what I see? I see. I can't get it out of my mouth. Here's what I see. Travis, look at that love seat sitting out there. And Travis go, yeah. I peeped through the window and seen him making love on it. It's okay. We'll flip the cushion.
What's the big deal?
If
You
it's still there by
pressure
5
washer.
o'clock, that puppy's coming home with me.
That's
All
what
right,
I
I'll go there. I'll go there.
She's texted Travis. Travis, what time you get off work?
Try to get off early. We got to get there before Tommy gets home and he takes the counts.
Bring the flatbed.
truck. Yeah. Bring the truck. And bring the pressure washer.
God.
Right.
And we'll hook it up to a bottle of Febreze.
I got
Just drive
I
to a
got
car wash.
FYI. That's how Steph got stabbed. Garbage, honey.
Bed bugs.
You got stabbed.
Stabbed.
Never mind.
Staff
I-
infection.
Staff.
Oh,
He
Steph
he
got
calls her
stabbed.
staff.
Yeah.
Well, I do it all the time, and then I go, "Damn it, autocorrect." But it's
I couldn't say that. She's friggin' laughing.
That's what Alex tried to claim it's autocorrect too, but it's not.
It's not autocorrect. I'm really doing.
Look, the one
It's
thing, there's a
funny.
couple things I realized. Siri doesn't understand redneckadese. Like
Nope.
she'll spell out some of my stuff, and but she helps Alex because she makes Alex sound intelligent. Mike's not touching that one. I'm just trying to do the picking on everybody, not
tell you
just one,
something,
but
man.
all.
I am the patron saint, military Mike. And I am,
There is nothing sane about you.
I am the patron saint, military
would-
Mike.
listen,
from now on,
Patron
man,
saint. That would be like giving a child molesting priest the sainthood.
man,
Wait a minute, that happens all the time. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you're not
Mike's like,
Catholic.
well, I only gave away 3 cookies this month. I'm a saint.
Yes.
Last month it was
Man.
16.
Dude, I bought some Girl Scout cookies and let them keep the box, man.
Yeah. Somebody
Yeah, but it's the
saw
Boy
the,
Scouts that was selling the cookies. It made it a little scary.
somebody saw Travis's stash
Oh yeah, I saw them.
Staff?
Wait a minute.
Stash
No.
of what?
of Girl Scout
Oh,
cookies.
thank
Yeah,
God,
dosey
that's what
doos.
you said.
Yeah, he put them on top of the fridge so
Look,
Steph
concerned.
couldn't get to them.
Girl Scouts or Girl Scout cookies?
That's
Girl
why Travis was making a
Scout
big deal saying that the
cookies.
AC guy was going to have to go into crawl space. Now I get it.
He's gonna see all the Girl Scouts y'all got.
Travis made a big deal, and he's like, "If the AC guy comes, that means he's got to get in the crawl space." And I looked at Guru, and I'm like, "And?" Steph's like, "Well, because the AC's down there." I went, "I got that, Stephanie." And I looked at the Guru again. I said, "But the point is, why does it matter if he has to be in the crawl space?" Now
I don't
get
know.
it. 7 herbs and spices are growing down there. And some old.
Ew. I killed a Girl Scout once.
Ew,
know.
Alex.
You say that like once a month.
Yeah, I still got the outfit.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't fit anymore.
There's statute of limitations on that or what?
No, it stands up by itself. It's
Hey,
fine.
So we actually got any stories? Or is this just Manic Monday where we
Manic
do what we
Monday.
always
Man,
do?
but
Oh,
I'm here
should
to.
ask Danielle to read that meme that she showed me earlier.
The who?
The meme. The meme.
Yeah, how do you pronounce it?
Meme.
You let her read other men in front of you? That's
You're
You're open-minded. You're open-minded.
No, no.
Yeah, this is a poly relationship.
Oh my god.
I
So he's having sex with Polly? What?
No.
Ollie wants a cracker?
You guys know what poly relationships are.
Yeah, that's when him and the dude
Yeah.
he was locked up with named Paul.
I prefer if you didn't call me cracker.
And they traded out for
Salty
toothpaste.
American.
Saltine American.
Unfortunate that it keeps coming up in my news feed
Just
about
leave it.
poly
So
relationships.
let's hear it. Explain
Anyway,
what poly relationship is for any listeners that don't
Jesus.
know.
It's apparently free love and it's not monogamous. You can be with whoever you want.
It's disgusting.
hmm
It's a
It's
weakness.
basically an open relationship, but they tie love into it somehow.
Can you
How-
love?
You know how they tie love into it?
Whiskey.
Ooh, that's right.
How you doing?
That's what I was thinking.
Wire
Jet line,
ties.
wire ties, duct tape.
Bundle we got Jacob. All right. It's what we do here. That's
Listen, that's the first time Coke's been snorted at my table
Oh yeah.
lying.
because nobody drinks Coca-Cola at this table.
Every day, dude.
You drink Monsters.
no,
He's
God,
got
That was
Coke
his.
over there.
I've never
too.
seen you blow
Snort
Coke.
Coke.
I've seen you blow Monsters.
I've got this from Mike.
That sounds horrible. Usually everybody-
commercial. I'm not.
Usually everybody laughs while they're taking a drink, and then you blow the drink out
that's-
of your nose.
That's what
Right.
the whole thing we try to do. You know that.
I've done it with
I've done it-
Jell-O.
I've
It's
done it
actually
several
kind of
times.
fun.
You snorted Jello?
No, I choked on Jell-O and blew it out of my nose,
Ooh.
and it was still molded the same size as the cup when it hit the table.
Oh my god.
I did it as a joke.
That's
You
bad.
figure the the little Jell-O cup looked like that Keurig cup, and I took it out and I threw it in my mouth really fast, and somebody got me laughing, and I choked and I blew it out my nose, and when it landed, it was still shaping and it was jiggling, and all I could sing is the watch it wiggle.
Wiggles.
See it jiggle. It
What
was
kind
blue.
was it?
It was blue. It looked like a Smurf.
Was your nose blue after it came out?
No, because it was still the same. Stephanie, what were you doing with a Smurf that made your nose blue?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I was
Smurf
sucking
killer.
on a sucker, a blue
Don't
sucker.
grab your crotch while you say that.
Stretching my leg.
See that?
My leg.
I am filing sexual harassment. As she says what she's doing, she turns and starts rubbing herself.
I was
You are a
stretching my
perv.
leg.
It's 7:27. We've got to
My
clean the
eyes.
show up,
What?
Stephanie.
No, it's not. It's 9:27.
9:27. I mean, sorry, my brain, dude. Like I'm scarred for life watching you
Lex-
scratch that
what-
Bermuda
what-
Triangle. No wonder the plane got lost.
He said,
Whatever.
Bing, looking for Malaysia Air.
he said scratching that yuck.
Is that what they're calling it now? Is
Yeah. Oh, she was scratching that yuck.
that YUK?
Yeah, man, that's cool.
KY?
Oh my God.
I got in touch with Karin and I asked her to call in, please. And
Yes.
I was like,
Much as in Germany.
Oh, and just so everybody knows, the meme said, without immigrants, Trump would have no wives.
I know, I saw that. I saw that. But you know what? Aren't we all at some point an anchor, baby? I mean, my family came from Sicily.
My family was already here, Bubba.
I was born in Iowa, so
Yeah.
I've got
Really?
Cherokee and then some like Irish or German or something.
Jacob's a Mexican.
I am.
Did you notice what was hanging over your bed last night?
I did. Man, I was gonna wear that today. I was gonna
Sombrero.
wear that during the show.
Oh, and Alex wants to know where you coming to his Tuesday night show.
And I want you on my Wednesday night show.
Okay.
So
And I'm going to be on tonight's show.
Yeah,
oh,
Danielle
cool.
and I are going to come
Y'all will be
tonight.
here all week long. That sounds like a comedy show. We'll be here all week. So go back to the poly relationship as we all started
my
laughing because the only thing close to a poly relationship is her having a parrot in her house.
Oh my God.
And she has more of a relationship with it than she does her husband. Because you know
He
why?
pooped on me
Because
last
the
night.
bird.
Your
because-
husband?
No,
No,
because
the bird.
the bird actually listens to.
He does, doesn't he, Jacob?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but did you hear what I said? Did you
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
better
yeah,
relationship
yeah,
with the bird than you do your husband?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, with
So
the bird,
mean.
Travis
with the
don't poop
bird,
on
you're
her, though.
guaranteed pecker, and it listens to you.
Ah.
He didn't bite me not one time last night. He just pooped
She
on
didn't
me.
catch any of that. did she?
No.
Are you talking about?
She's
your
blocking it
husband?
out.
Duh.
All right,
I'm
let's hear
blocking
about
it
this
out.
poly relationship and explain more.
I don't.
She's scared now.
I,
Everything moves fast on the morning show. By the
it's
way.
just like there's all of these posts about guidelines to having a poly relationship and that you have to be open with the person that you're like you have one person that you're with, but you both agree
Hey, can I ask
to
you one
see
thing?
other people.
So the poly relationship is open with no rules, but you are describing to me the rules.
Yeah, there are rules. It's weird. It's like you have to tell.
There's no rules. But wait a minute. Here, let me
Wait a
give you the book.
Did the
The
redneck?
rule of Fight Club is
Let's
what?
talk about Fight Club.
All right, so keep going with the
Did
rules.
the
It's
redneck
odd.
make this up?
No, I don't know.
No, they
to be
couldn't.
honest
But
with
There's
you.
the Mormons.
You know why the
It's-
rednecks did?
Well, no, and the Mormons
read
are
this,
different
Steph.
because
She read it. The rednecks couldn't have wrote nothing. Keep going.
the Mormons are different because their wives can't see other people.
Right.
So, like, he can see many different wives, but the wives can't see other people. In a poly relationship, it goes both ways, and you have to tell the person that you're with whenever you're fooling around with somebody else. Can you even imagine? Hey, honey, I'm going to this person's house to
Yes.
go and with
Go
them.
What's the fun about it?
Well,
No, you have to be specific, like what you're going to do with them.
On the radio, I couldn't say
Yeah,
that.
I know.
I can tell you right
Netflix.
now. I mean, I was
He's
basically
jelly.
saying I was going for a slice of pie, and I'll call you back.
We're going to.
Back in 20
American.
I can tell you right now that it is definitely is not. It's middle class, upper middle class.
It has nothing to do with Islam. What did you just say?
No, it's the upper middle class that's doing this.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
not a.
It's just this idea that you can't be committed. Like people think that it's
Well,
what's the way of putting this? They think that our society looks down on this, and that's the whole reason why it's not just a thing already. It's because everybody thinks you're supposed to be with one person, and that's
well,
that's basically it.
It also has to do with sex is just sex.
Hey,
But-
when you say
but
that,
they're
it sounds
tying-
dirty.
Yeah.
But
Well,
they're
that's-
tying love into it. And that's
Well-
where I'm like, okay, because I asked the question, what's the difference between an open relationship and a poly relationship?
Yeah.
And a poly relationship is they really truly believe that they can love more than one person.
Yeah, with
And-
intimacy.
Yeah, that's nuts to me.
Here's the thing, like when I was single, I try to explain to people when you're just dating and the person knows you're just dating and y'all aren't using the I love yous and y'all have no commitments. She's doing her thing, he's doing his thing, then you can't expect either one of them to be mad at the other one if they kind of know what they're doing.
Right.
You know, but once the I love yous take place and once the whole we're together takes place, then that means the other stuff needs to stop taking place at her place or your place.
Right.
Or the state park, Mike.
Nah, I can't go there no more.
Or the state prison.
Conjugal.
But
That's right.
but here's the thing. And now I'm not familiar with the love part of it, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
there's a lot
My wife
of
says,
people-
"No, Scotty, I'm not signing a poly contract." And then she types, "Am I?" question mark. And then she goes, "Bah ha ha ha." And underneath that bah la, there's this empty space that says, "I'm taking all your stuff." I have on the decoder glasses, and I can read that in fine print that says, "If you do anything, sucker, you'll die tonight. I have the insurance policy." Okay.
read the footnote.
I'm worth a. She now knows that right now, not counting just what's shoved in an account, but my life insurance policy. She's like, if he dies, he's worth $125,000 instantly. Makes it a little scary.
No doubt.
No, it makes it a lot scary.
Now everybody knows.
This says people who identify as polyamorous typically reject the view that sexual and relational exclusivity are necessary for deep, committed, long-term, loving relationships. That's it.
Wow.
And there's an emphasis on ethics, honesty, and transparency.
So, if poly relationships, you say is upper middle class.
Yes.
So then, for lower no class, what's it called? Pit bulls?
High school.
Cheating on your girl.
You just look back and see who the fella is?
Yeah. Side chick.
Who's sniffing my butt?
Yeah. Some side booty.
And when you sign up for this, you have to negotiate the boundaries.
Yes.
And you know
in
what
the
sucks?
beginning. In the beginning.
I don't know if people remember, and you could probably remember the name better, Mike. What was that? It was. Do you remember where Tops and Tails used to be? Chester Bridge.
Yeah.
Well, there used to be. Wasn't the Velvet Room, but it had a name similar to that. The Chamber. Excuse me, I couldn't get it out of my mouth. You remember the Chamber?
Yeah. That was Swingers Club.
Yes, and that's where I'm going with it. So a set of friends of mine, it was a couple that I knew that I worked with the husband, and we're trying to keep this PG-13, y'all. And they decided to go there, and then came to work. He came to work and started painting me the picture, and I'm just like, why? Like, how and why? Why? Just no. So let's go on to another subject because we're at 9:30, so we don't need to talk about this. So what else do we got, man?
Yeah, but they still.
Anybody
have
ever think about what happens when you dive into that ball? You know, they don't do it anymore at the McDonald's, but the little ball pit. Like, you know, we've heard all these weird stories of stuff they found, watches and driver's license.
I pee every time I get in one.
And needles.
Isn't that just so weird?
No, when you got to pee and you're in the
Was you going to say an epidural? Because I don't know that anybody had an epidural.
I don't think it's really something you can carry around either. Hey, look, I got a bag of epidurals. You want one?
I don't know. What do you call it?
I can't.
Never mind. Leave
Racist.
it to the redneck. Hey, look, one of my buddies just sent me a picture
Of
of
an
a Just
epidural?
for Fun logo on a car that he saw driving down the road.
Taking
Heck
over.
yeah.
That is friggin' awesome.
Hey, I got a question.
Billy's driving down the road and just saw this on a random car.
Hey,
That's cool.
I got
And
a
he
question.
lives up
Yes,
north.
this is in Yep.
Cool.
North Gwinnett.
Can I put you on the spot?
It's just not the G one.
Woo!
Hey,
Gee
you
whiz,
said-
Wally.
You said
That's a
we had
myth.
to clean it up.
Yeah.
I just said gee whiz, Wally. God, you're a perv, Stephanie.
Yeah.
So is you.
Racist.
Racist pig.
So was
Jeez. Wait a minute. No.
Oh,
hey,
you wasn't going to go that far. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have.
No.
Racist pig.
Jumped over the line there.
What's your question?
And
could you please hurry? Because
yes,
right now I feel like we're burning
God, I'm
eardrums.
trying. I swear. The unit that I deployed with to Afghanistan
He said unit.
and between 2009 2010 is having a reunion it looks like it's going to be in the end of September, about 24th of September. And I would like to invite Just for Fun Radio and see if you could come out maybe and be our PA in music. for the veterans?
The problem is
Yes, sir.
the last weekend of September.
Nope. It'll be the 24th.
Hold. I'm going to look. Is why I have to go look. The last weekend of September.
Yes, sir.
Which is the 24th.
Is it really?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm normally in Houston. I'm usually always the last weekend I'm in Houston. And I got to find out if I'm going this year.
Okay. Well, they're voting right now on what day, but they've already secured this really nice little park.
So look, I got a wedding on the 17th, possibly. Gene Wood White Brothers has thrown me in the mix of maybe a wedding.
Are you going to do the wedding?
I thought he got married already.
It's not his, fool.
It
might be his daughter's.
Are you going to be the?
I don't know what I'm going to be doing.
Oh,
It just says Gene wedding ? That means I was supposed to get back with him. He told me about it the first of the year.
I think that'd be cool.
So I'm open the 3rd and the 10th of September right now.
Okay.
But I have a girl that's wanting to get married.
Aw, how's Crystal feel about that?
Hey man, she's okay with it.
We're in Polly.
We're in
Polly Wally do
Y'all
all
grab-
day.
y'all grab that one as fast as I can say it. That was
Is it
funny.
Polly?
Polly, and it's really
And Bingo was his
polyamorous.
name,
Yeah,
yo.
so now when you say it that way,
Yeah.
it's different.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm thinking Polly, Polly. Now you just said Poly. So yes, I understand where it's coming from now. Poly, like
Polyamorous.
yeah.
Polly
Like my-
Wally Doodle all a day.
Yeah. Well, no,
September
that would be
10th.
that would be the redneck version of what poly means.
Actually, it's a pretty big deal in other countries like Spain.
Germany.
He can
Yeah.
see the message, Alex, by the way.
So hey,
I can't. Though.
so as of now, the 3rd is my only open Saturday of September. So find out.
Yeah, it won't be the 3rd.
I'm just giving you
Isn't
when
the
I'm
3rd?
open.
Isn't 3rd Labor Day weekend?
I'm just giving you my opening, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow,
Wait a
that-
minute.
That sound right.
Let's see it.
I'm tired of hearing about your Polly stuff.
Hey, somebody save us. What's going on TMZ, man?
Man, a whole bunch of just dumb
District night.
stuff.
Mama June believes there may be a human remains on her property she just bought, and cops have launched an investigation. June says she recently purchased an investment property in Griffin, Georgia, and sent workers by on Saturday to start renovating. The Griffin Police Department tells us that the workers found a long abandoned water well on the property, and after scoping it with a cell phone tied to a rope.
Because that's super cool.
That's some CSI stuff right there.
Yeah, I'm sure glad y'all got high tech.
You know, she just had surgery.
What
too.
does that have to do with the scoping? Please, oh, don't tell me. Keep going. Keep going, Steph.
They found the
Believe-
cell phone.
Save us.
Believe they
And a
saw
rock.
Tied to a rope.
believe they
And a
saw
board.
the remains of a human skull. June was not on the property at the time, but was notified by the workers after they called police. Cops say they scoped the well with their own video equipment
With a cell phone.
and believe the object is a
The
rock.
skull was caught.
There's an app for that.
selfie.
There's an app.
But they
The
and
headless
believe
skull took a selfie. How could it be headless if it was a skull? How could it take a selfie?
and believe the object is a rock, but say they're going to return with a cadaver sniffing dog just to be
And they're going to
safe.
lower it down there with a rope? I mean,
That's how do you get the
come
damn
on, Mike.
dog?
What's the cadaver dog going to do if it's in the bottom of
Just
a
toss
well?
it in. You can swim.
Cadaver dog.
Thanks.
You know when they say cadaver dog, that doesn't mean you kill the dog, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Until today.
He picks
Now it
Oh
means
my
that.
God.
picks out a friggin' leg bone and goes, come on, get it.
Well, I have a question about the poly thing again. I'm sorry.
Leave it to Purr.
Well, no, because she said love. Okay, Danielle was talking about love, and it's kind of like how can you be in love with
Dude,
somebody?
she was just cheating on him one time. She wasn't talking about love.
Well, you know,
No, this is before me.
I really did great. things
Keep going.
anyways. Ah, see, she laughed
As he
I hate it.
winks.
Yeah,
He's sitting right there, brother.
I don't care. I can outrun that wheelchair.
Oh my
You
God.
think so?
It would be pretty, but
Hey,
I can-
Mike. Hey, Mike.
Hey.
Have you seen you trying to move fast?
Yes, I have.
You know what it reminds me of? Two walruses on a beach.
To what? To what?
Walruses fighting on the beach.
Say it again.
Oh.
What the hell?
That was the walrus sound.
That was not a walrus.
Yes, they do. They go, oh, oh, oh.
How's that going again?
I'm going home. God, man! This is
I
just.
snorted. I can't believe I was trying to hold back my breath from blowing in that microphone.
I had a snot bubble.
I can't believe what's coming out of her mouth today.
Jesus, that whole thing
And
about
again,
it.
anybody thinks this is rehearsed,
Yeah,
you
good
are
luck.
dumb. Do you think we can't train this girl to shave her feet and put it on
Oh my
deodorant?
God.
And you think we can get her to act normal on a microphone?
And it's really weird. We're talking about a polyambiguous relationship. She's over there going,
Polly want a cracker?
Nuh-uh.
Ambiguous.
All right, look, we got to shoot off the commercial. Everybody, we'll be
thank
right
the
back.
good Lord Jesus Christ.
Free Suge Knight.
Free Suge Knight. You racist. Well, right now we have somebody watching that is
So as soon
in
as
a
you hear,
relationship
as
like
soon as you
Duh.
okay, as soon as you hear
Interesting.
something, you need to know.
We have 18 viewers.
we have somebody
welcome.
right
That's
now.
only 18 on laptops. Remember,
Yeah,
cell
the
phones
IP,
don't
the IP address. No, there's a person
so
that's
that's 18 viewers on
asking
computers.
or
not
saying they're
iPad.
watching,
Yeah.
and the reason why they're watching is they are in a poly.
Why can't they call in and give us the rules? We'll send you messages for the rules.
Apparently, there's different rules. I mean, you come up with the guidelines before you even start the relationship.
Okay. What? Okay. So you're saying there are
That's
rules.
cool.
So
I mean, you have to
listener,
be
watcher,
open.
Viewer,
Hi.
is there rules that are involved in your poly? What'd you call it?
Polyamorous relationship.
Polyamorous
What a mess of
relationship.
Loving many and
Loving many. Yeah, but what if love's not in it? Then is it what do you call it if a woman?
I would just say it's an open relationship.
Yeah. So if a woman just wants to be with other men or women, right?
Yeah, because it can go both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what if it? Because you said initially two people have to love each other, and they make the rules. And they care about each other, blah 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 blah. But
Right.
the woman or the man or both can go off and be with others,
Have to tell.
but they have to tell. But wouldn't that hurt your feelings? I mean,
For me, it would, but
wouldn't that hurt your feelings?
there's some people who just.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind talking during sex. I just don't like doing it on a cell phone.
Yeah, but then if the girl's passed out, how is she talking to her?
Well,
Bill
They
Cosby.
still mumble under chloroform. Stop. You know, women always want to go for a ride until you put them in the trunk. Then they're, I don't like it in here. I can't breathe.
It's hot.
Yeah, that's
Why does it
ridiculous.
smell like gas back here?
Bumpy.
Oh, there's a gas can and a shovel too.
Yeah. What's it?
Quit! I keep
Chloroform?
hitting my head on the shovel.
I've never had a chloroform. Can I get a chloroformatini?
Chloroform.
Yeah, it'd be a glass of that and 2 blue pills.
There you go.
The blue pills are for me, honey.
It's the Matrix.
Yeah, really. Lack of oxygen increases orgasmic peak, you know?
Oh,
Okay. No,
Sorry for snorting.
it's Not
Easy,
you.
Robin Williams. Come
me,
on now.
I'm sorry. It's- Yeah.
too soon.
Yeah, I know. No, not
Numbers.
really. Yeah. So, you know.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, well, I don't
We
know.
got to be careful
What
because
are
we're
we
at that
talking about?
9:45.
I
We
know,
had to save
I
it
know.
for tomorrow
Okay.
because we
Yeah,
can't.
maybe tomorrow.
That's
We
really
can't-
a big subject.
Yeah, well, we can't. Well, we can't have too much of the sex after
Right.
9.
I got you.
So look, we've got 14 minutes to come up with some good laughter
Look
of just normal stuff. Just normal stuff.
It's normal stuff.
Well, like TMZ, what's TMZ
Oh.
got? What?
Well,
Aaron Carter.
Richard
Who?
Simmons.
Oh, okay.
Richard
She's got
Simmons.
iron. Or-
Yes, he
Richard
does.
Simmer.
No,
Simmer.
Ole Anderson looks horrible.
Oh, wow.
I mean, they're wrestlers, dude. What do you expect?
I've been through hell and back. That's for sure.
Hey, do that with your face again. Has anybody ever noticed she looked like one of them things from The Grinch That Stole Christmas? Look at
A who?
Oh, you're missing this. The
Yeah. The
Pointy
way.
hair.
what are they called?
A
Cindy
who?
Lou Who?
Who? Yeah.
Oh, I've looked at it a few times and go, who? What?
I want her to do the walrus sound again.
I think that's a
I
sea
can't
lion,
decide
I can-
if that's drunk horse
I can do a
action.
goat.
I wonder if I can find a walrus
No, a
sound.
goat is
Bah.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Here, does that work?
There you go.
Hey, I wanted to ask Alex if
Yeah,
he's
you need to
watching.
go get closer in the camera and do that real quick. Hurry.
Yeah, you do.
Hurry. We're at 20 seconds, 11 seconds, 10, 9. Now sit still because it takes a second. Now turn your head so you're facing the camera straighter. The camera.
She turned and looked at you.
Go to the other
Oh
side of
my
the cable.
God.
Hurry up.
She turned and looked at
We're
you.
going live, everybody. We're live on the radio again. I want y'all to see the TV screen because it looks like Cindy Lou Who, in her case, what? Just for Fun Radio.
Just for Fun Radio?
Yes.
Well, by golly, I'm just calling in because someone had some insurance questions, and I believe that I could probably answer maybe one or two of those.
So how
What
about
do you
this?
think?
As this is James from American Family Insurance.
One
And
of
this
our
is
awesome
this is one of our
sponsors.
awesome sponsors. Now, as a person that such as Stephanie, and I would let Stephanie ask these questions, but God, you just don't have all day, and you need to understand it. So
Yeah.
the question would be this. So she notifies her, she's a renter. She notifies the homeowner who should have his own insurance. She pays
Right.
she pays for renter's insurance.
To you.
Okay, yeah,
She's
right.
not singing happy
Uh-huh.
birthday to you,
Oh,
Stephanie.
I was
So just let me handle this, honey. We
Okay.
need him to understand what reality we're talking about here. So yesterday, the panel starts acting up. I go there and find where the middle of the panel basically had caught on fire. So at this point, notifying the homeowner, then the homeowner wasn't sure if he was going to replace the panel or they were just going to file it down and make it work. So it's like if you've already been informed, notified that your rental property has, a possible pending fire.
Possible-
At
electrical
what,
fire, yeah.
At what point, does she need to notify you, her insurance, to say, hey, this is what's happening in case tonight the house melts? So how does that normally work for you guys?
Yeah, she can contact us, and what we would do is just contact claims and let them know. We'd put them on notice that, hey, we've got a situation here that
Yes, sir.
the insured, not the landowner, the landlord needs to come and address. The tenant has already told the landlord, hey, I think you got a problem here. Now, has a licensed electrician come out and taken a look at it?
Yes.
Taking a look at it? Okay.
And he just kind of did a little hoodoo on it, work a little magic just to keep it temporarily on, until the homeowner decides, he's going to swap it.
Yes.
Okay.
But in my mind, I go, okay, so the homeowner's been told that this is happening, so this puts him liable. And now the state certified electrician has went out there and kind of hoodooed it to make it work. That also makes him responsible as well. So now both of them are kind of responsible for anything.
Yeah, really. Yeah, well, the electrician, he's aware of it now.
Yeah.
Now that he's notified the landlord,
right.
The landlord needs to jump on that right away.
Right.
Because when you get down to it, insurance, we can call, we can tell claims, and then we've got a situation here. But until something actually happens,
right.
Until a loss occurs by fire or water or whatever, then the claims department, they don't really have a lot to do with
right.
that. Now that we have a loss prevention department, but they wouldn't do anything because now they've already gotten the electrician's report. The electrician's saying, hey, we've got some faulty wiring up here. There's something going on. Landlord, you need to have me fix it or you need to call another electrician in here. Now, if the landlord continues to be procrastinating on this situation, what I would do then is start contacting folks who might be able to help him move a little bit quicker.
Right.
And
right.
Is there a prescribed time period after you notify them?
Well, I don't know in the state of Georgia. I know that we're landlords in the state of California. You got to get on it immediately, depending on the severity of the situation. And in this case, if your house can catch on fire and you don't know when, you don't want to be sleeping up in there and that, and all of a sudden your house is engulfed in flames.
In an insurance, just in a perspective, from an insurance perspective, if you've been notified about this and you don't fix it, and there's documentations that show all this has occurred, say he doesn't fix it in 3 months from now, everything burns down. Does that make him
liable?
Yeah, him reliable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, he's liable.
Oh,
he is liable for the damage, and depending on how far in advance he knew about the situation. His insurance company, and that's why you may want to notify his insurance company of what's going on in that house. His insurance company could say, "Well, you knew about this 3 months ago, and you."
I mean, we're not saying he's not going to
fix
fix it, but we're giving you for instances since we have you on the phone, just because a lot of people have texted us to ask these questions. Like, if he knows about it, that means he's responsible for it. Well,
he's responsible,
but he has insurance too, you know. And and
exactly.
Also, just since I have you on the phone, we were discussing earlier that, you know, a lot of times people buy houses and like if you have an FHA, and is that what it is, an FHA loan?
FHA.
Yeah, you can't rent the house out, not under that loan. So you have to notify people. Yeah, I found that out when I was getting my house refinanced. The lawyer looked at me and said, "Hey, are you going to be occupying the house?" I said, "Well, you're in the house." She says, "But I have to legally speak it to you." She said, "Because under this loan, you have to occupy the house. You can't rent it." But I also know, with that being said, you have to do that. But then on insurance, if say I have insurance on my house, if I'm not living in the house, I have to tell you, the insurer. Right? I mean, there's a special insurance at that point.
Yeah. Then we were talking about vacancy. We're talking about vacant insurance, and you can write that for 3 months, 6 months, depending on how long you think that house might be vacant before you rent it out.
Right.
But definitely, you know, you want to inform your insurance company that I no longer reside in that house. Right. It's not my primary residence. I will be renting it out. Either you say I'm renting it out now, or I will be renting it out. So they'll do one of two things. They'll either write up a rental dwelling property policy for you where it is occupied, or they'll write up a vacant policy for you when it's not occupied, and then they'll convert it over to a rental dwelling when it's occupied.
See, there's so many things people don't know. We should get you in to come do a thing about insurance one day. Just
please invite. Whenever, please. I'll be more than happy to come down. And I'm more than happy as long as you have some blueberry donuts. That's fine with me.
Oh yeah,
come tomorrow.
No, you know what I think we could do is we could kind of promote it out that he's going to be here.
Yeah. Let people ask questions.
Ask questions. Yeah. Either send them in or pop in live.
Because there's so many things that a lot of us, just normal everyday citizens, only know through what we would consider word of mouth. It doesn't even mean it doesn't even mean it's true. It just means that's what we think we know because that's what we've been told.
Believe it or not, there is a guideline or a law that has to do with insurance that it has to be in layman terms. It's got to be easily understable. But here's the thing about it.
So it's got to be redneck?
Yeah, almost, you know. But
so it's like the book that's Obamacare for Dummies?
Yeah. So here's the thing is that there are a lot of people that...
And that book does exist, by the way.
The worst thing you can do in these situations is get, you know, what you consider to be credible information from your next door neighbor.
Yeah.
Or your sister's best friend.
Okay. With that being said, let me ask you this question. So, I had a lady that used to live next door to me in my other house, and she walked up to me and says, "I need you to cut that tree down." And it was about 3 feet from the fence. And the fence was on my property, 6 inches from the property line. So she says to me, "I need you to cut this tree down because it drops pine straw on my mother's car all the time. And I'm afraid the next storm that happens, it's going to fall down across the fence and it's going to take out my mom's car and our house." And I went, that falls under act of God. She says, "No, I'm notifying you that I think your tree has damage done at the roots. And in the state of Georgia, if I notify you that you need to have the tree trimmed, that you are now responsible if the tree falls." Well, 6 months, 8 months later, whatever, a storm happened. A limb goes across her mom's windshield. She calls me Raising Cane. And I said, call your insurance company. Because at that point, her car's insurance company had to fix it. It wasn't because of me. But I've just heard people tell different stories that once you notify somebody of the tree that could possibly cause damage to your property. Now, is this realistic? Is it not realistic? How does that rule actually work?
Well, what you'd have to do is she would have had to come over with a licensed or certified tree doctor to evaluate that tree and say, okay, well, this tree has got a disease at its roots, and it's the next big storm,
legal documentation to prove that tree has potential of causing damage.
Right,
Okay.
right. I mean, come on. You know, all trees and high winds, you
Right.
know, are susceptible,
Right.
you know, to,
Well,
to falling. But
The biggest reason
Sure.
I asked this is my neighbor has a huge pine tree that was struck by lightning, and the day it happened, I just happened to hear the crack. I walk outside, you could see the smoke coming off the tree. So I took pictures of it and I sent her and let her know. But my thought is, if it comes across the fence, not only is it going to destroy the fence, but it's going to destroy my concrete seawall that's on my lake. So it's like, now that I've notified her, does it make her responsible for it, or do I need to go get like you said, I need to go ahead and pay an arborist to come out and that's what they're called.
Well,
You guys are called
and
arborists, Mike.
Yeah. In that situation, no, because it was struck by lightning.
Okay.
Now, yes, she is because the
that's
tree
Mother
is on
Nature
her
then.
property. Yeah, that's an act of nature, but it's still because if it's on her property, she has a liability insurance. So if it does happen to fall on your property, hurt someone, or damage your property, then yes, she is legally liable for it. Whether
And
it's
does
an
that
act of
fall
God
under
or not.
then does that fall under the fact that she's already been notified about it? Is that what changes
No,
it?
it doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't
matter
matter at all.
because
Okay.
you can't notify her that, hey, you know, the next time a thunderstorm or lightning storm comes through, it's going to hit that tree and it's going to fall over into my yard. It's going to damage my seawalls or my lake walls. You have no way of knowing that, and really no way of knowing that that tree is ever going to fall down.
Right.
Notifying her, you know, it's just like two friends in a conversation, just having a conversation. Unless you bring in an expert in and say, okay, well, this tree has got this particular damage, and if you don't cut this tree down, no, I mean, who am I to come and tell you that I believe that tree right there is going to fall on my property? Who am I?
Well,
I'm
I
an
just wasn't
insurance
sure,
agent.
you
I'm
know.
not a tree expert. Oh, yeah.
Right. Well, you've heard some people say, well, when the tree falls, whatever falls on your property belongs to you. I mean, I've heard dozens and dozens of people say that. So I wasn't sure, because in my case, if I didn't have the seawall, I wouldn't care. To me, the tree laying in the water would actually be great for the fish. But my problem is it's going to destroy the seawall, which that means I have to figure out how I'm going to clean up this tree and how I'm going to clean up the wall and how I'm going to repair the wall. So that's why I was asking.
No. Yeah, no, it's how her insurance company is going to clean up that tree and repair that wall.
Cool. Now that we know that. See, this is why we need you to come in the studio, and then everybody can call in with these kind of for instances. You know what I mean?
And James, James,
no problem, Bobby.
We have two different people asking you to do something.
Yes, we have a request.
Okay.
They want you to say, Scott, I am your father.
Yeah, in your James Earl Jones Darth Vader voice.
Oh, Scott, I am your father.
And there is a little resemblance. Me and him have stood next to each other.
No.
And then I get somebody else going, oh my God, he sounds like Krusty the Clown.
Krusty the Clown.
Simpsons.
I don't hear it.
So tell me, Charter. I know Steph and Denise are there. Who else is sitting in there?
Well,
Wait a
Denise
minute.
is sitting here
there,
today. Military Mike is, and you know, he's just who he is.
Yeah.
Okay, she does.
Yep.
Oh, you don't know? Okay.
Yeah,
What's Jacob's wife's name?
Your father.
Danielle.
Danielle is here.
Hi.
Danielle. Hey, Miss Danielle.
And you might get
all
to meet
right.
them this week.
The guru.
Yeah, well, that'll work. That'll work. It was great seeing y'all last week. Hey, you know, you guys are, I tell you, you guys are doing a lot of good things down there, weeding out, you know, these guys that shouldn't be running for politics, weeding out these folks that
we try
should be. Yeah, well, you know something I tell
They
you,
don't
you
like
know,
us,
when you
but,
shoot straight
you
from
know.
the hip. But you know, hey, the truth hurts.
That's what I, you know, that's what I tell people is if you get mad because what we're saying, that means you're that problem. I mean, 'cause if you're not that problem, then you wouldn't even relate to what we're talking about.
I'm getting
Thank you.
haha yes
you.
in big letters with you doing that.
I got
You
somebody
guys, I
keeps
love you.
laughing.
Love
and it
you.
sounds like Krusty.
Yeah, Krusty.
Oh,
Is
that's
that me?
Mike.
I picked a good.
Maybe is it Mike?
I picked a bad week to stop sniffing glue.
Yeah, it might be Mike.
Elmer's glue.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for calling in. And
All right,
we'll see
thank
what
you.
anybody
God
get
bless
today
you.
for you.
Yeah, please, definitely. You know, I'm at your disposal.
Yes,
God
sir.
bless y'all, and have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. God bless
Thank
you,
you.
and you have a great day.
God bless.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. Beep beep. He's awesome.
That was pretty cool. And having somebody that, you know, is licensed and all that other stuff that can actually answer questions definitely brings some credibility.
Well, and I
Yes.
like to tell people to go to him for insurance. You know, we've had one or two people go, well, the insurance wasn't that much lower. Well, I know it's saving me over $100 a month, and I figure that at 12 months, that's $1,200. Friggin' duh.
Yeah.
Shoot, I have my renter's insurance and both of my vehicles with them, and it's $144 a month.
Well, I mean, for instance, we were paying something like $110 a month for homeowners insurance, and I think I'm
Mhm.
paying like $69 now.
And
Friggin' duh. I mean, so I'm saving literally $150 a month. Come on.
yeah, and
Yeah.
in that,
Come on.
in our renter's insurance, we also had to extend it a little bit, and James maybe can explain it better. But because of Ashley's wheelchair being 30 grand, you know, we had to,
Right.
because the homeowner or the renter's insurance wouldn't cover it unless we did something else, and
So
that
look, I-
still is.
I just got
Yeah.
James sounds a lot like Barry White.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go again.
That
You'll never find another.
We'll have to
Hey,
get him to
like
sing
mine.
that.
would be James, not you.
Hey, I can sing.
Sing it like Krusty.
I picked a bad week.
No,
Just
that's
stop.
not. Never mind.
Hey, you know who?
Jesus.
You know, you got Krusty the Clown, but you know, you got Sideshow Bob. That was Tyler.
Yes.
Tyler could do freaking Sideshow Bob perfectly.
I seen him fishing the other day. A picture of
Yeah, I
him
know.
fishing.
Yeah, I seen that
That's
too.
Weird.
It's
With his
kind of
Roommate.
can
I
can
didn't
can
know
we
gay guys
can
fish.
we send him like a private message to say
Yes, yeah.
that is not the dress attire that you wear fishing? 'Cause it looked a little gay.
Well, I mean, let's be serious. It looked a lot gay. So,
Roommate.
I
yeah,
found.
you know, he's
Quote.
sorry.
Sorry.
You're
Could you
too low
hurry up?
You're
Well,
too
he was-
low today. Sit up.
I
can't see
Too
you.
low.
I found the picture on Facebook, and I'm gonna put it on the Just for Fun page, and it's a picture of Bernie Sanders, and it says, "You did not lose an hour of sleep last night. Bernie Sanders gave it to someone who needed it more than you."
That's right.
Thank you, Bernie.
He's
Bernie
just
rules.
You know,
weird
the only
looking.
good thing about Bernie running, though, man, is I mean, you know, I can go ahead if he gets in office, I can go ahead and take all my medical stuff and go
Yeah.
get me some Social Security,
Man,
get me some ABT.
Hey, let
I
me-
mean,
do y'all
I'm
know
not
what
worried.
the F-
I just want him to get rid of the oil companies and that kind of stuff.
do y'all know?
hey, get rid of truckers too, because I mean, I need to not
I
wipe my
heard
butt
that.
with toilet paper.
I heard that.
Why would he get rid of the truckers?
He said something
Just
about
something
them being
about he's
on
going
the
to stop. He's
road.
going to get rid of all the truckers off the road.
Hey, have you
The
guys-
people that deliver your toilet paper, your salt, your pepper, your ketchup, your Oscar Mayer,
salt and pepper.
your Spam, Stephanie.
Yes, I,
mean,
had Spam sandwiches yesterday. They
Might
were
have
very
dementia,
good.
maybe.
Yeah, you're going to get rid of the trucks that deliver all your household goods, deliver all your fuel for your cars. Yeah, man. Come on, Bernie.
Hey,
Are we sure it ain't really ain't Barney?
There's something wrong with this.
Barney.
brain.
No, have you guys the F-35? You know what that is?
have
The-
no clue.
You don't know
Is it
that-
airplane?
Yes. Thank you.
Hold
Steph.
on,
That's
I
it.
just got-
A
I just-
jet, rather.
I just got it's the guru that sounds like Krusty.
The guru.
Yeah, people have been listening. in.
Laugh.
Who
Oh,
said
your
that?
laugh.
Laugh.
That
You
was
know,
a
that was a
laugh.
fake
That
laugh.
That was.
so
I can't just
fake.
laugh.
Yes, you can.
You
Oh wow, you suck.
have to say something funny first.
Yeah. Well,
You know
good
what
luck.
show you're on?
Good luck, because Mike can't do that.
You know what show you're on? I mean,
Just
come
for
on.
funny. Fun.
Well, funner.
Funner.
Just for funner.
Good.
No.
Yeah, because you're a just for funner,
I am.
and you do it just for fun.
I do.
Stop it, Cobblepot. Jesus. See,
for-
got him back.
I forgot my press pass.
I feel like you two should be sitting around a campfire.
I was
talking
the
about
only
some
one
Brokeback
wearing a
Mountain
press
stuff.
pass.
Keep going.
Hold on now. I don't do
Steph,
What?
F-35.
I'm sorry. I
F-35.
have.
What's an F-35?
Yeah.
F-35 is a badass military fifth generation fighter.
Is it like a
What's the
stealth?
point of this conversation?
Okay, here's the thing. If they get, we don't need the F-35. Okay, we have freaking spectacular. The F-35. If we get rid of the F-35,
What did you say an F-35 is?
$1.9 trillion on this aircraft, research and development and fielding this aircraft.
Airstrike, standing by.
Okay, $1 billion
That's
is
pocket change.
$1 billion is 9 zeros.
So we're not using the plane
trillion.
anyways?
It's a piece of crap.
If we're not using it, why are we making it?
I don't know, and we don't need it.
Because
We don't
Obama.
need the damn thing. 1.9 trillion. That's 12
Who
zeros.
spends that much money on a plane?
It's 12 zeros.
I've got 12 zeros in my pocket.
Yeah.
Bet you do.
with nothing else in front of it, just zeros.
Jacob's got
I
a
got-
half a buck worth of pennies in his shoe.
In his
My right
shoe.
shoe, yeah.
That's got to smell bad.
I don't know. Let's find out.
No, let's not. Danielle, does his foot?
Hey, so I got-
It's got to stay.
So we're making jokes about Bernie, and it says, "Yep, but with Bernie, you can get rid of all your guns and everyone right, okay, and every other right that you because he's talking about empowering people. Sorry, I was trying to read it really fast.
He's
I
yeah,
skim over stuff because I only have a couple of seconds to squeeze
right.
in all that
No,
information.
Bernie wants the government to take care of you. If you need food,
Yeah, but who works and takes care of the government?
no,
I mean, come on.
no, rich people. Rich people will give us.
Yeah,
money.
but if we don't have a job,
right,
then we don't make the money
right,
that goes and buys the goods
right,
that makes the rich people richer.
right.
So then who's going to be paying for taxes?
But you're gonna get money. You're gonna.
But where's he
I
getting
think
money?
The Irish used to call it a dole.
Yeah, but how's he
going
gonna
to
get the money?
Adele?
Dole.
Who's going to
It's a
pay the
do-
president?
It's a dog chasing its own tail.
Yes.
It's never going to move. It's going to keep just doing circles because the circle is for the big people in the manufacturers to make stuff. They got to have money to make it. Then they sell it. Then we have to have money to purchase it
Mhm.
for them to make the money back.
Well, yeah,
And
but
if we got no money,
well, if you're working, you obviously have pay. If you're not working, you'll be on the dole. You'll be on not unemployment, but the government's going to give you
but
entitlement money.
yeah, but who's paying the taxes?
The rich folks.
That are going to try to be making money off of poor people.
Roger.
But they're going to be too poor to make the rich any money.
So they're just going to give them money.
So half the rich people will become poor, and there'll only be a handful of rich people trying to run government, which means we'll probably have one type of ketchup, one type of Spam,
Yeah.
and one type of toilet paper because everybody else is going to go bankrupt.
Right. You're right. Now here's the thing.
And
Scotty,
Bernie's going to take taxes off of that.
You don't realize what you just said, but it would just changing a couple.
It's already
of
happened
words.
one time in the Soviet Union,
Yeah,
right?
Communism.
Mhm.
When you said a separation, you were saying it in jest and all that other stuff, but I guarantee it, if Bernie gets elected, you will see a separation of the middle class like you've never seen before.
Has anybody ever seen the movie Time? There's several movies that are like this where
Mhm.
all the farmers live in one area and there's a wall that separates everybody.
I've never seen it.
And then like Insurgents, you should go watch Insurgents and
Okay.
Insurgents.
Yeah, I've seen
Because
it.
what happens is all the farm people live in the farm community.
Yeah.
All the
Mhm.
business people live in
Yeah.
a business community. And the business people can't go to the farms. There's
Right.
a wall that separates the two.
And that's a good thing.
And the farmers don't really make any money. They just keep making food to give to the powered people.
Mhm.
And everybody else is just crap.
I think
You had
that's a great
technology
idea.
people that just treated like slaves. Farmers treated like slaves. Everybody had a position. Construction people that had to,
Mhm.
maintain the water lines and the power for the rich.
And they had the
That
fighters.
sounds like the way it is already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, look at it this way. It does
Yeah.
sound
Let's
pretty.
look at it.
It does sound pretty damn cool to live that way.
Well, other than the fact that I'd be forced to work for somebody and,
you would
get-
still be
get
the radio
treated
dude.
like and get paid what?
You wouldn't have to be paid.
Yeah, because they would just give me food, an
Yeah.
allowance,
Yeah, they'd give you the one ketchup you're talking about.
and the one toilet paper.
I-
You're only,
I
don't
think-
get the squirts because you only get granted one roll of toilet paper a week.
Well, yeah, because we have to spread it out to
Oh my
everybody.
gosh.
That's the problem, dude. It's the
Oh,
horrible
man,
idea.
You do know I'm playing devil's
Socialism.
advocate.
I know.
Man,
and I agree.
I am
see that.
so. Believe me, there's not many things that I fear in life,
Besides
uh,
Bernie.
but I do fear
Snakes.
any more. Shut up. I do fear a democratic
Lizards.
government.
Yep.
I do. I'm very
Well,
nervous. about that.
we're under a democratic government.
Yeah, but it's only
aren't
gonna get
we?
worse.
I thought it was a monarchy myself.
You know, it's really
Well,
funny is
yeah, actually,
They
yeah.
keep saying, like Bernie and Hillary keep going, hey, I'm going to straighten out all the problems, blah, blah. But the guy who did it was a Democrat.
Yeah.
So you're going to, yeah.
You're just
Whatever.
gonna carry it on in his name. Hey, we're out of here, y'all. It's 10:11.
Sounds great.
Peace.
Peace.
Everybody.
That
Be
flew.
Hi.
sure to
Have a
tune in.
great day.
Hey, tonight we've got ladies talk.
Wow,
with,
I was gonna do that.
We heard you were gonna do it.
Go ahead, Mike.
Can't believe it's over already.
No,
Go
Travis
ahead.
said she was too loud.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Listen, you 2-poundy little bunches. One of you needs to talk. Stephanie,
Fine,
quit
if you
quiet
want-
because he's not talking.
Tune in tonight live with Ladies Talk with DJ Smiles and Danielle will be a guest in the house. I will be here tonight with Danielle. Is Ashley going to be here?
Do I look like DJ Smiles?
All right.
Why are you asking me?
No, your belly's hairier.
Wait a minute.
Not than yours. Where's? Keep going.
Crystal has belly hair.
No,
That's why I said. Yep, there's Krusty the
No,
Clown.
you can see mine and call it a happy trail, but when you see Stephanie's hair, that's more of a scary trail.
Nuh-uh.
Scary trail, not a happy trail.
Not a happy trail.
It's shaved. Thank you.
Get back to what's tonight.
You shaved
Ladies talk.
Okay, thank you. Tonight, 7
o'clock.
Okay.
Ladies talk.
Mike,
Tune in.
what's tomorrow night and the following
Just
night?
for fun radio.
Hey, tomorrow night is Tech Talk with Xander Mack, and I believe Danielle will be hanging out, the Google Hangout, and they generally talk about all the cool gadgets that are out there, and they always swing into politics or current events. He tries to get the what do they call that one? The journalist, the scoop.
The scoop.
He gets the scoop on the weekend news on me. Then of course Wednesday night at 7, it's The World according to Mike. And this week I have a special guest. Suge Knight has been released. Woo! And he'll be here. Oh no, that's Jacob. The guru. The guru is going to be here with me.
When do you leave, Jacob?
Friday, right?
Okay,
Saturday.
Okay, so keep going.
So we'll have we're going to be discussing the Bill of Rights. I'll have my host. But you know what? It does. You'd be surprised how many people don't know about. Last week we did the Constitution, and it
that was a good show.
Yeah, it did. It was very interesting. Well, we'll have a call in. I believe Tara Price is with. Now she's writing for the Angry Patriot. She's an official writer with them.
Cool.
So she's got a really good understanding of the millenniums and why they are following Bernie. And I'd really like to
because they're brain dead.
You know, have you ever seen the movie The Time Machine? And at the very end,
hot time machine.
No, it is fun. The first one's good. Second one's stupid.
Yeah,
the second one's stupid.
I haven't seen the second one.
Oh, that'll be even stupider.
Because we heard it was stupid.
My God,
Yeah.
anything that blinks or spins, and we just follow it, right?
Right.
No, but what was I saying? At the end, I know. At the end, the whole utopian society is out there, and they get fed. And they go to bed.
Zootopia?
Yeah, so it's
So
like
anyways,
Sri Lanka.
thank you.
That's we'll be talking about the Bill of Rights.
All right.
Tonight, the topics for Ladies Talk is going to be how to help your children feel empowered over bullying, how to control stress so that it doesn't control you. Are you allowing your cell phone or technology to rob you of valuable time? That's what will be the topics of tonight's show. So be sure to tune in and chime in with your thoughts.
Well, I'll be calling in on that one.
It's Ladies Talk.
That's
I can
funny.
call in.
I'll be calling.
We'll be
in.
ignoring your calls.
Are you going to be Brucey?
No, I'm gonna be Stefan.
With a V.
With a V.
Stefan with a V.
All right, so we're out of here.
See you. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
And by the way,
Peace.
I just had a text message when I was making cracks about Stephanie's Happy Trail, and I said Happy Trail, and the text message said it'd be more like Welcome to the Jungle.
No, I don't think so.
That's
Lost
from
But
your
anyway,
that's from your husband.
see if you get to play with my jungle.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
Can you wait till
Driving and
Sunday
crying.
for that, please?
Please wait till Sunday to let him play on the Jungle Gym, Mom.
No, not till I'm gone.
Yeah, that's that.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
you won't be there Sunday, so anyways, that's
All
our
right.
day.
The way
Yeah.
she keeps trying to make those noise.
Our room happens to be right
Yeah.
next to their
Like right up
room.
against the wall.
Yes, so hey man, we're out of here. Everybody have a great day.
Hasta luego.
See you later, y'all.
Bye.
Glad you got to see me.
Bye. Deuces.
Deuces.
Later, you guys. Everybody wave to the camera.
Bye. Do it just for fun. Ow.
Only person I know is waving and he's gonna hit the table. Bye.
No,
you guys.
I hit the bar.